Okay, we are live.
Hello, Ugandans. I'm Patricia Namyalo from Washington, D.C. And I'm here today with Susan and Daphne from Uganda. Daphne has just gone off. However, Susan is here with us today. We all saw what happened this morning in Uganda when the People Power headquarters were raided by the police. And of course, they got away with over 23 million Ugandan shillings. And we're also able to take so much of, so much from the People Power headquarters, nomination forms, among many other things that are very important to this movement and to what we do as People Power supporters and the National Unity Platform. And so because of that, we are here today to do an emergency Muda online fundraiser. Clearly today, Aisha Kabanda, who is in charge of fundraising in Uganda, was supposed to do a 3-hour online fundraiser in Uganda. This money was supposed to go towards the rest of the money that we needed for nominations. But unfortunately, that did not happen because of the events that took place this morning. And so as the diaspora, we decided to step in and fulfill that role and make sure that our candidates are able to get the money that they need so that nominations go as smooth as they possibly can. The last time I was here doing this Muda fundraiser, one thing that I mentioned was that there were many things that were going to happen down the road, and we were fundraising to try get a step ahead of these many things that we already expected would happen. And guess what? These things that I was talking about was something that the same thing that happened today. You know what I mean? And so with that said, I'm going to go on ahead and have Susan introduce herself so we can get started.
Hello Ugandans, this is Susan Nabuti from Amsterdam. Mbalamusiza mwenna bannayuganda bannange ab'emikwano abooluganda n'ab'emikwano abawagira ekisinde kya People Power no. Tuzze wano okutuukiriza omulanga leero Aisha Kabanda badde agenda kukola Muda naye tasobodde, so tusaba tutuukirize Muda leero okusinziira ekituuse e Uganda leero ab'amagye ne poliisi eya Museveni batutte ssente zaffe miliyoni 23 ez'aba MP baffe abadde bagenda nominatingibwa enkya. Kati badde tusaba ab'emikwano n'aba well wishers aba Uganda mwenna muveeyo tukole Muda. Enamba ziri awo wansi, tulina PayPal, tulina Cash App, tulina ne ya Uganda, tulina lines za Uganda, n'ab'omu Amsterdam mulina akaunti yange muyinza okusindikako. Kyekyo mikwano ab'emikwano.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Susan, for joining us last minute. And again, those watching, you can, donate using that Daniel or your what number, and that is 011-256-703-6363. Again, that's 011-256-703-6363. And then, of course, we have a Cash App number and People Power UG, and the phone number is 1-857-719-4451, and this is the same number we use for hold on 1 second, I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, but the number that we're going to be using for PayPal is going to be under Haman Ainebiona. Haman Ainebiona is the diaspora team leader, and the phone number is 1-857-719-4451. And as we wait for people to send in some donations, Susan, I woke up at 7 in the morning, and actually I woke up at 6 in the morning to a message from a friend. Kapalaga, welcome, to a message from a friend. And in this message, I see all these policemen at the People Power headquarters. I was surprised, but not too surprised, because Museveni is capable of just about anything. But Susan Kapalaga, what went into your head when you saw this happening in Uganda?
This is Susan. I'm going to speak in Uganda. In fact, mbadde ku live today sikoze mbadde ku live ey'aba youth nga president our speech. In fact, mbadde president anatandika kuwa speech eri abavubuka. Ngenza okulaba oba abadde spokesman yani Joel nga gamba muwe president omukisa because batusazeeko. From nowhere ngenza okulaba nga president ayimirira agamba before byengenda okubanyonyole nga tebanasala, they are trying to cut into the offices. Awo nanga magezi ne gambula. When I saw that, ngenza okulaba gamba let me go, like abantu bam protecting. I started to sweat. Ntandise okukankala netandika okutuyana until I think ndoza kati nakatereera mukko, but it was really bad. It wasn't really good, it was bad, and kyekyo nno bannange mwami Kapala obadde liddawa.
Banange, I think it's only fair if I first say hello to the people. Babuuzizaako baganda bange mwenda bannayuganda bannange abali mu kutulaba kaakati. Kino kye tukola is basically kyakuba nti no twagala Uganda etereere ebeere mu ddembe bajjajjaffe lye baaloota. Waliyo bajjajja baffe abaalwanirira independence balina Uganda gye baali baloota gye baali baagala okulaba. And unfortunately up to until now Uganda eyo bajjajja abo singa bazuukuka ate bakaaba bukaabi okulaba Uganda gye tulimu kaakati. Kinakuwaza kikwasa ennaku kikwasa n'ensonyi era tuswadde nnyo ng'Abannayuganda bwebanga gavumenti eyagenda mu nsiko okulwanirira democracy, okulwanirira. You see, there is a lot of values that the president laid down. It's a government is ezamutwala okulwana mu nsiko. So it's so unfortunate that ebintu ebyo byonna bye baalwanirira baganda baffe ne bajjajja baffe baabivaako kaakati bagenda mu broad daylight ng'ababbi. Ne bagenda ne babba emikono kubanga Robert president addako yabadde jjo ku press conference n'agamba nti tukungaanyiza emikono egiri necessary okugenda mu kakiiko k'ebyokulonda. You understand? Kakati ekyo kyokka ne kibaleeta mbu emikono egyo tugitwale. If you think you're popular, lwaki temuleka democracy not taking a course? Let's see whether you're popular. Otherwise, bino byonna bibala bisa baganda bange. Naye tubaaniriza, this is our fundraiser. Mwategedde sente bazibbye, ebimu ku bye babbye, ababbi abazze abalumbye babbyemu ne sente $2.3 million. And sente ezo zabadde ziteekeddwa okuyamba baganda baffe abagenda okwesimbawo ku bwa MP okulaba nga basobola okusasula nomination fee. Jukira nomination fee yalinga ku $20,000. Bakyali abo bwe bagaggawala ne balabanga balina okuclosingirayo abantu abalala. You understand? Ne bateekawo $3 million okujja okwewandiisa obwewandiisa. Kijjemu abantu ba leaders abalungi nga tebalina sente. So ffe nnyini nga Bannayuganda ffe tuteekeddwa okweteerawo ba leaders abo nga tusasula sente ze beetaaga. And that is why we are here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, and of course we have a new addition. I love the red. Can you please introduce yourself?
Daphne Omi.
Yourself.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Balam Sizanyenyo. By the names of Nava Rebecca. I'm based in Rotterdam, that's in the Netherlands. It has been a very upset day for all the activists and all the people who wish well for Uganda. Tulabye ebikola ebikoleddwa olwaleero eby'obutiitiizi eby'abasajja abalagira ddala nti no bakidde nnyo. Era ekituleese wano eno okuba nga tukola Muda fundraising nga mulidde abagezi bonna abasoose mukitegedde nti ebintu bingi bibbiddwa okuva ku kitebe ekikulu. So enamba muziraba eziyitawo awo bannange muteekewo kye mba mutaddewo tulina okusindika ba member of parliament si baffe. Remember olunaku olwali badde balina okukola final touches because the nominations are set to begin tomorrow.
Yes.
Kati babeera ba candidates baffe tebasobodde kufuna sentence kibeera kitegeeza nti no balina a step back gye batuzzaako ebibuga tetugenda kukkiriza basajja no kuyitawo unopposed. So abadde beebasenze it's 9 p.m. badde ndi mbuli naye I had to get out of my bed and join this. So muve mwenna gye muli nkubiriza abo bonna abali mu Schengen kankuba omulanga kati nava akuba omulanga Schengen y'all know me. So Amsterdam, Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Denmark, Sweden.
Yes.
Muveeyo mu buliri mukwate essimu zammwe mukwate ka world remit tulina remit muzikozese byonna musindike ku namba eyita wansi awo 787067 eri mu mannya ga Pesa Money Limited. Let's join this cause kubanga more things are happening. Tetulina ku giving up bannange byebyo byange for now.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. Daphne, you're back again. Can you please take some time and introduce yourself?
Okay, abalabi baffe mwenna platform yonna kwotuningidde bampita Daphne Kyakunzire from Africa era nga I'm so humbled okuba nga ndi ku panel yamwe olunaku olwaleero. Firstly njagala kusooka kubeebaza baganda baffe mwenna abali kweno live mu panel eno nammwe abali mu kulaba. A special appreciation to everybody diaspora. Mwebale nnyo kye mukola ky'amaanyi. Today buli omu nsuubira ebyabaddewo yabirabye naye nze buli obwedda nkubira essimu mugamba ekyo si kipya ye bwewaawo guyinza okuba nga gwe gusoose okuraidinga naye ate balina ebintu bingi bye bakoze ebisinga ku ekyo. So to me I'm not surprised because if it happened from another person I'd be surprised, but I'm not surprised because it's from them and we expect even worse things. And today Cheso Bagamanti, crying is done, lamenting is done. Let us stand up and act. Now that the money is no more that we had collected, are we going to start still cry and complain and lament? It's time we collect our broken pieces and build another one stronger heart than ever before. The numbers are scrolling right down there on your screens. Wawulira woli comfortable wosobola okuplacinga your contribution kuba kati tetugenda kuddamu kwennyonnyolako buli omu ekiriwo okimanyi cause gye tuliko mugimanyi. Time for explaining and lamenting yaggwa dda. We just have to act, otherwise the speed kwe tubatwalira nabo bagezaako kati kututwala speed. So we need to increase the speed. Wekiba nga kizze kiri emergency, let us respond. Tukwataganire wamu kubanga abaana baffe abasinga they have not yet finished to get the money for nomination fee. Ate ekyo nakyo abamu batandika osobola okubeera MP nga tolina nomination fee. That is I call it vague, and I think people who think like that have a narrow thinking. Kubanze mbadde bulijjo nkigamba bano abantu nga mbagamba abantu baffe abamu tebannafuna nomination fee, but you still get some people asking, why do you have to fundraise for someone nomination fee? And this is the fact. The first number one characteristic of NUP, we don't have money. But we have the people's support and we have the power. That is in the people's support. And nekirala abantu kye mulina okumanya nti omuntu okubeera ne ssente si kye kikufuula omubaka. Ebyo byali biri bajjajjammwe bye baabateekamu because they didn't want you to participate in the elections. They didn't want you to participate ng'abavubuka. Ky'oba olaba mwe mulowooza nti omuntu okuba ne ssente, that is when you can only become an MP. And some of you still think nti okwesimbawo olina okusooka okuba na ssente. Ebyo ye elimination gye twagala okugyawo. Everyone is competent. Whether you're rich or not, you're not going to parliament to shop or to buy items. So you don't actually literally need money to be in parliament. We have the most poorest people here in Uganda, people in NUP, but they got the richest ideas. So let us help these young guys and women here to nominate, and they take their rich ideas to parliament.
That's very, very powerful. Thank you very much. And again, let's go through these numbers real quick while we continue to dialogue about what's taking place in Uganda and what you, the person watching as an individual, can do to be part of this and help lighten the load that Changlanyi Sentamu Robert has on his back, our candidates in NUP, have on their back. And again, Daphne, you are here from Uganda, and we really appreciate the work you and your comrades are doing on the ground. Later on, right after I talk about the numbers, I would like for you to tell us what really happened at Kamocha, because you were there. Sometimes for people to understand, they have to hear the, firsthand experience of what really took place. And we commend you for having that strength to continue doing what you're doing and to even come live. A lot of people are scared to be involved in things like this. They think that that's a way of protecting themselves. But in fact, if we can get as many more people, many more women to come out in the open and support change, change will happen in Uganda. And so let me go through these phone numbers. One of the phone numbers we're using is PayPal, and PayPal is normally worldwide. So those that are using PayPal, the name is Haman Aineviona. I'm going to go on ahead, and I don't need to spell it because it's actually on the screen. And the phone number is for PayPal is 857-719-4451. Haman Aineviona, just so you know, is works alongside Bobby Wine. He's the People Power Diaspora leader. And so, yes, you can trust to send money on these phone numbers. The money that is collected in the diaspora is normally sent through Haman and the different coordinators over to Uganda. And so another number we're using is, another way of donating that we're using is Zelle Pay. And the name is H. Aineviona, and again, it's on the screen, so I don't have to spell it out. And the phone number again is the same phone number that I mentioned earlier, 857-719-4451. And then we also have a catch up number. So please donate what you can. And we have donations coming in right now as I speak. And there is someone that has just donated $5, for example. And so this goes to show no small donation. Imagine if every single person that's here watching donated as little as $5, as little as $10. $10 with 1,000 people, that goes a long way. We do have to replace the money that was stolen from Kambodscha, which is over 23 million Ugandan shillings. And do not forget, we were not done fundraising. Aisha Kabanda was supposed to have another fundraiser today to make up the difference of what our people need on the ground. In the last fundraiser that we did, we were able to get a lot of money, which we sent over to Uganda. This money was sent to the different regions. And as a result, we were able to help so many different candidates on the ground. We can do more, we can do better. That includes, to kind of like take us through what happened this morning at Kamocha, since you were there.
Okay, so today, Honorable Robert Chagulanyi had a meeting with the youth leaders, and as the meeting was still proceeding, there were coverages. I know most of you watched that bit where he was trying to address the youth leaders, different youth leaders. As usual, there was social distancing. Everybody had his or her own mask. Everything was going on as usual until we started hearing the guys trying to break into the offices of People Power, and they broke in. Everybody was told to stand still where they are, as no one was being allowed to get out or in at that moment when they came in. No one was allowed to get in or out, and they really started doing what had brought them. They lined up before, actually, because for those who are inside, that was the first picture there. But to those who are outside, this started the line. It was not just in People Power offices. Just from the road towards Kamocha, it was sealed off. Even Chairman Nyanzi's place was sealed off with policemen. There was also LDU and UPT UPDF. As you know, the
okay, Daphne, go on.
So some of Chairman Nyanzi, okay, and they started from Chairman Nyanzi's place. The line or the queue for the security agencies or for those policemen, UPDF and whatever, it was not just there at People Power offices and Chairman Nyanzi's place. At that moment, everything got paralyzed. Even cars were not allowed to use that route. Whether you're going or coming, the route was sealed off, either entrance way, up and down. All the routes were crossed over and they were closed. Chairman Nyazi, I think, was the first, but the chairman's apartment or the flat was the first to experience this because they first entered inside and they took everything. Those who are in Kampala know that this place, mostly his children have been there. These are children who are youths who are actually trying also to involve actively in day-to-day activities. As you all know, that school has been stopped for quite some time now. These guys actually, these children are school children. They are all in high school, but during this long period, they've been staying there at that shop and they've been selling different things where we find capes, t-shirts, we find the badges, like no weapons. These are clothes, you know. So these guys broke in, fine. They could have actually come and said, we've come for the berets, we've come for the overalls, but they entered like they were entering a room where there are suspects of murderers, of I don't know whatever I can call it, but they raided and entered the premises like they were entering into Omuyekera's home. And some of these children, Chairman Nyanzi's children, they are still behind bars. As I speak right now, they are still being held behind bars. Why? For selling People Power stuff. Those are the capes, the berets, and the t-shirts. Actually, we've come to learn about this evening. But when they took them, they didn't give an explanation why they were taking them.
Yes.
So all that we got to learn about it this evening, that actually these young guys and boys are behind bars for selling People Power capes, berets, t-shirts, and overalls. So what was happening down in the offices, they broke in. They tried to break into Honorable Chagulanyi's office, as you all witnessed on the lives. They broke and took whatever they wanted. They also broke the door for the toilet. They got out what they wanted. In brief, but in brief, these people took a lot of actually they took everything that has to concern with red.
Yes.
Whatever attire that had red, whether a mask, whether a t-shirt, whether an oval, whether a beret, was taken. Sacks and sacks of these things were taken. On top of that, when Joel and everybody that is in the secretariat went after everything was happening, they went back to cross-check exactly and find out what is still in place, what is not in place. They later realized that actually some amount of money was also missing. They also realized that also the signatures were missing. You understand? So briefly, that is what happened. And I've already narrated the other bit of where our comrades were also arrested, of which among those people include the children of Chairman Nyanzi.
So when you say the signatures were taken, what signatures are you talking about and how important are those signatures?
The presidential signatures, the ones that they collect signatures for every presidential candidate. Actually, not only presidential candidates, but also the MPs. But in this case, they took those for the presidential candidate. That is Honorable Robert Chagulanyi.
All right, Kapalaga, you know how long we've been collecting these presidential signatures. How important are these presidential signatures for the People Power movement and to getting Chagulanyi in office? Unmute, please. Unmute.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was saying it's so sad. that a regime that went to the bush for 5 years, I mean, to fight for democracy, to fight for Ugandans, is doing everything to oppress the Ugandans. It's really so sad. But I mean, it only has to strengthen us a little more, because it's just obvious nti tuli ku kituufu. You understand? Tuli ku kituufu boy. I mean, recently NRM yavuddeyo netegeeza nti they collected around 5 million signatures. Naye nga ensi yonna yonna ebadde emanyi wa we babadde bakolera signatures ezo. Buli muntu abadde amanyi. Naye bavaayo ne balangirira nti twafunye signatures era abantu bali 5,000,000 baagala nnyo President Museveni. Very fine. Bwe mubanga mwagala nnyo President Museveni, Robert Kyagulanyi olwavuddeyo n'alangirira n'agamba because waliwo ow'amawulire yambuuzizza nti signatures NRM yaleeta mu ekiri kitya. Ne bannyonnyola ne bagamba nti signatures twazifuna dda tuziyina wano era tugenda zitwalayo essaawa yonna, just tiimu yaffe eri mu kunoonya kubanga si musango okuleeta signatures ezisinga ku ezo. Naye njagala okimanye lwaki first of all njagala bannayuganda bamanye lwaki NRM ya papa okugenda okuwaayo signatures ezo ze baawaayo. Papa kubanga baagala okugyamu abantu abamu, era ndowooza owulira nga abantu abamu amanya gaabwe already gye gali balaga, kubanga mu tteeka omuntu tasobola sayiningira bantu babiri. So they are trying to preempt nti omuntu bw'obanga osayininze ebituufu endagamuntu yo eri ojjukira there is some time back there were some allegations nti bakwata abantu ne babajjako nini namba zaabwe. You remember that? So basically that's when they were trying to get the NIN numbers. Bazite kakati omulimu ogwabadde ku mubzi ogw'okuddira enamba ezo okuziteeka ku signature enforging. Kakati gwogenda kujja nga bagamba enamba tugiyina. Kati bazze ne babba signatures zino zonna ze twabadde tufunye, kiba kitegeeza nti tulina okuddamu okunoonya signature. But guess what? Ugandans are still there. We have 40 million Ugandans. 40 million Ugandans. Kati okojjako 1,000 olw'ababbi, ojjeko nga 1,000 ogw'abakyali baabo ababbi. So literally we have like 39 million Ugandans and they are willing okuwaayo signatures ezo. So njagala okubagumya abannayuganda nti ebyo byonna babikola, naye munnange guess what? Byongera kubalabisa na kulaga nti nno tuli b'amaanyi. Kubanga me I play football or soccer. Bw'oba ogenda okusamba omupiira ne mulaba kooki n'agamba nti n'agamba omwana nti mugende muteme oyo namba oyo mumuteme, kitegeeza nti bamutidde. Osegeera era omwana oyo era naye asamba akimanyi nti nno basamba bamutya. So asamba yeegendereza omupiira ekigere akiteekayo bw'akibuusa kubanga aba amanyi nti bano bakyali bazze okunzikiriza. So I want to empower you Ugandans, fellow Ugandans. I want to tell you, this should not break you. This should strengthen you to know that this is the time. You probably will see a lot of things that you haven't seen anywhere, that you've not seen in the previous elections. Why? Because this time around, the government is versing the people, not the politicians. I normally tell people, abantu abamu bagamba nti opposition tebaddeewo biki. No, munnange opposition ebaddewo, abo bonna babadde nga ba politicians bwe mubadde mulaba. Naye babadde ba politicians and the government knew how to handle them because it is also for the politicians. This time around, I am an artist. I am speaking out. You, Patricia, you're doing something else. Amana Inebiona is a nurse somewhere. You understand? So the government is dealing with the people that it really doesn't know how to deal with. That's why it is in panic. So I want to empower you Ugandans and tell you this is our time. We've been ruled under the gun for the last 58 plus years because remember the gun was brought up by the British. Ne batufugira wansi w'emmundu. Obote n'awamba kabaka ng'akozesa mmundu. Obote ne bamuwamba.
Mwami Kapalada
Yeah.
waliwo omukyala aweereza euro 3 wano bamuyita Florence, omulala aweereza euro 5 bamuyita Prosi.
Thank you very much.
Amsterdam.
Mwebale nnyo mwebale eddala baganda bange abe Amsterdam. Enamba ziyitawo awo bannange abali mu America yonna tulina enamba eya People Power eriko cash app number cash app name eri People Power UG. Otekako ka dollar sign notekako People Power UG. Enamba eyo ejja kujja owerezeko esente. Tugezaako kati this time around what we are doing on this show ali of course ewaffe misana naye wa ono mukyala kiro tugezaako okusonda ssente ezo abantu bano tuteekeddwa okubatwala mu parliament. And by the way, breaking, probably you didn't know, I was supposed to tell you that already kati wetwogerera amaka ga honorables zaake gali surrounded. Esaawa eno ennyini gyejogererako gali surrounded. Bagezaako okumu okumulemesa probably okugenda okwesimbawo. Kati ebyo byebintiisa neŋŋamba bwe muba nga mwalwanira democracy abantu nga bazze kati ate mutya baaki mubaleke beesimbewo bayogere bye bakola nammwe mwe mulina ne opportunity. The government has an opportunity okulaga biki byekoze. You understand? Erage bagambe nti bannaye tukoze bino naffe tugambe nti bannange bino bibalemye and then let's have a fair game. Naye kati olwaleero wenjogerera amaka ga honorable zaake gasaliddwako baagalamu eyingirira ekiro kino. Era don't be surprised bw'owulira nga zaake enkya probably oba alemereddwa bagezezaako okumugamba afulume naye zaake agaanye agamba nti this is my home, I mean, so siteekeddwa kuvaamu. So that's what is happening right now. Ekiro kino ziri ssaawa 4 kati Uganda kyeyo. We need to change this, ladies and gentlemen. It is about me and you as a Ugandan. It's upon us to change the government, to change the Uganda, to get a Uganda that we want to live in, a Uganda that we want our children and grandchildren to live in.
Thank you very much. I want to find out from the ladies. I'm going right back to the presidential signatures. It costed us a lot of money to get the signatures, money that was donated worldwide in Uganda and the diaspora. You know, we don't just go down the street and start collecting signatures. We have to get people like Daphne to go out in the field and collect the signatures, and clearly transportation, food, and lots of other costs that are involved. And that is exactly why we are here today. We're doing this fundraiser for that exact reason. Ladies, can you talk about the importance of this fundraiser and why, with the things that are taking place in Uganda, this is very necessary? It is very necessary that for someone that is watching us right now that has $5, $10 to give what they can. Please.
Okay, I'll go first. First of all, we all followed the events that happened today. We all heard that over 23 million was taken, and that 23 million wasn't documented anywhere.
Yes.
Anywhere, and that was money which was meant to sponsor different candidates. I remember NUP is very young, only 3 months old. It's not like other parties like FDC, NRM, those ones we shouldn't even talk about. They're vulnerable. They can get the money whenever they want. And then we saw FDC, they came out that they're going to sponsor their own candidates. But then we have different candidates from Western region, Northern regions. These are regions where people thought that we had no candidates and they really need our help. And it's so amazing and very motivating. And usually I go back to my chapter members, and I just say it plainly. And the way people are doing it very effortlessly, like it's so amazing. People are yearning for change.
Yes.
So, Mula VNT centers are big. So what do we have to do? Should we just give up? And if at all wasonzirye obwasose naye ate bano abasajja bagezaako tujja mu geemu so tetuyinza balekera tuba tukoze obuganda kyayita nti okwoye banyaga nti tutuuse ku finishing point where we expect our candidates to go for the nominations tomorrow at the same time bagezaako kiremesa bwe tunaatuula mayumba ewaffe ne tutasindika ssente ezo kiba kitegeeza nti bakandidates baffe tetujja kusobola basindikayo. This is people power. Buli kye tukola maanyi gaffe. Every little movement that we see, it's been our power. Tetulina nti waliwo solid sponsors, no. It's been our money, our little savings. So buli muntu atulaba eyo. Nze mbadde wano eno ne ngamba because I've never used this number, the Pesa Money Limited. Number sigikwesako. I usually donate through my chapter, but I was on phone trying out. Nechikola, nebandala confirmation. Oh, it's still 60,000 UGF. That's good money still. Nitwera tufune omuntu omulala n'otugezaako just tubeere ng'abegezesa obwegezi. Let's just do it. Tulabye abasajja, these are pics of a dying horse. Barwana basika ebisubi bikutuka. So tubawerekereze naye nga tubawerekereza tutya twetaaga just kwogera tetukwesa only hashtags on the social media, no, tukwate mu nsawo, let's dig in, let's do something. When it happened, I was home working and people are calling in crying like what's going on, what should we do? And I was this is the anger I want to see. This is they are instead bagala tunyiga nate they are fueling baine ekyo bali mu kuzuukusa tesimanyi tewaba nasobola okizikisa kinaba kisi.
Thank you very much. Go on, Nava.
Yeah. Okay, another one can go on. I need like what kind of revolution, we just don't want to stop. It's just so angry. Twitter change. Ati wewe na ali mukulaba get n'oba olinaku emitwalo 5 tulina kuuka basindikisaawo eno kwata omutwalo ogumu gusindike bw'atudde waka mu nnyumba kwata remitly world remit aba Europe gye musinga okozesa ab'omu UK n'emusheme send anything you have right now. It's going to do a change. Tulina abaana baffe, we have a window of that gives us like a window of 6-7 hours to make this happen. So, it's been our movement. We shouldn't give up right now.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Nava.
Patricia. Yeah, I want to remind you, my sister, that we are connected as Ugandan. This generation is basically connected by the intermarriages and you know, being Ugandan, and I can see we have several ladies here who speak different languages. If you can let them let the people know in their specific languages. Sometimes I enjoy just listening to the languages.
Susan.
Emulugisu Susan na Mirembale nanga bagisumesi kirero mubone kiberewo ikamocha headquarters zefe nga basirikale balumbire kitebe bawamba batu bayiraga bitu byose bibereyo ni gama pesa milioni 23 baziba Katane nyangayi kuli kumulanga gwa Muda banange muwambe muzisawu oba ni Eurolip oba ni shillings tano kuli nga bagisiboosiba kisiboosi beebuduuda b'embaale beebuda diriisoronko mwesiza na mutuleyoni mwikubuwambanira atwera 7 tuminyire ate because inyangayi kumukamba balikuitaho nominating aba MP ate kampesa bakayiriki alate kwarerewo kumuda okulomba so tesunyala muweereze tinamba tirihubiraho screen iko muweerezeho tesunyala because nuku ihulimi kampesa ta febene nuku iye abantu people power iye abantu government iramisa kampesa kefe taxpayers money yawo aba MP bawe nefe hulukuwambira musawu febene nehulanga nehusonda bunusu indwera tibiri wawo aba MP befe ni banange ni supportinga Kyagulanyi niyo president wefota kuiraho mu 2021 mwezi bamasaba n'abalombere ni mwite mwezi n'abalombere bamama baguga bakuku bayaya mwezi mpire sebananga Susan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Put it them at Rakwambade. I was waiting for that one yara nabi wade. Nice to do it there, unfortunately.
Nabi.
Yeah,
bona tinamba nusikirihu nimuweereze kampesa osi yesuliminaho nimuhaweereze balebe kwabalangire kwabasabire hwiwumbire twewombese nnyo kubasaba nimuyite mu contributing because kumukamba bali ku nomination ate abakushukwa basasulira kampesa ebanabira mutya usebe nahukana abantu be babire unopposed which will not happen. That's why we only have like 6 hours. Ni wambe wiyete people power iye abantu bangutire kama kumutinga bali hulira n'abagumya n'amenyi tunabiruramu because this was expected. Manyara nabi bayayi nibasana. That is it.
All right, thank you very much, Susan. And we have been receiving some donations that I have not told you about just yet. One of the donations we received was for $130, and this came from Harriet B from the UK. We would like to thank you very much for your contribution. Really, really are grateful. And then we have another donation, and this is from Rehema H. And this was through Cash App. And this is, again, $50. And I'm not so sure where this money came from. But again, we are very grateful for that donation. And again, we have another donation for $50. And this is from Nakawasa D. I don't know where they sent the money from, but it was through Cash App. And again, we would like to thank you for your generous donation. My team in Washington, D.C. is also letting me know that they are about to send another generous donation in the next few minutes to support the cause. And ladies, you see me looking down, that's because I'm on WhatsApp texting, and I want you to do the same thing. Reach out to your people. You're both very powerful women. Definitely another kind of power you have. Susan, Naga, so reach out to your people through your WhatsApp groups and let them know we're live and let them donate
That's good.
as well. The money that's being donated on the WhatsApp numbers in Uganda. I'm so sorry. My apologies. The money that's being donated through mobile money, we cannot report on it. We do not have someone to send us these live reports. However, the money will reach Uganda, and you are more than welcome to donate through mobile money. In the United States, Cash App is highly encouraged, but of course, if you have Zelle, then that would be the best way to donate. Those with Cash App, go on ahead and donate through Cash App. And I have a question for you, Daphne. You know, you talked about money being stolen, obviously from the headquarters. But was there anything else that was stolen from the headquarters? Was it just you talked about the barracks, and obviously anything red that we had in the shop costs a lot of money for us to buy, and that was our way of income. So we know money was stolen. We know some documents were taken, including the presidential signature. And we also know that, you know, the attire, people of power attire was taken. But is there anything else of value that was taken from the headquarters? Again, I just want to remind Ugandans that so much of our stuff has been taken, and these are things that we are actually going to have to replace.
Okay, thank you. I'll answer that in English, then I'll tune to my mother language like Kabalaga asked us to do. I hope it's okay. So, generally, ebintu byemmenyeewo bye biri valuable bye batutte naye ate bye boonoonye nabyo gye biri. Ebyo bitwaliddwa, those were taken, but also those that were vandalized and destroyed. Nabyo gye biri. Kati omuntu bw'ongamba nti kuba spokesperson wa police avuddeyo n'ayogera ensonga lwaki ekitebe kyabadde raided. Mu nsonga ezimu z'awadde agambye nti abantu ba bulijjo bazze bacomplaininga nti people power erina ebyambalo ebyagala okufaanaganyamu n'ebyamagye. You understand? So bo nga bo bawa reason nti babadde bakimye ebyambalo ebyagala okwefaanagalizaamu ebyaki ebyamagye. Simanyi oba ne ssente ezo zifaanaganamu n'ebyambalo by'amagye. Simanyi oba ne signature ezo zifaanaganamu n'ebyambalo by'amagye. N'ekirala simanyi cameras, security cameras, the CCTV cameras were also left destroyed. Simanyi oba nazo zifaanagana ng'ekyambalo ky'amagye. Simanyi oba t-shirt za red waliyo kika ky'amagye oba poliisi eyambala t-shirt za red. Kubanga bwe baba batwala ebintu ebyefaanagalizaamu ebyamagye banigambye nti kale katutwale buno obukofiira katutwale n'eki ekirala ekifaanagaliza ekyamagye ne over. Naye olaba nga mask everything that has red and NUP logo or people power logo has been taken. The signatures simanyi oba nazo zefaanagalizaamu n'ekyambalo ky'amagye. Cameras were left destroyed. Enzigi ze basaze. You understand? Enzigi ze basaze. This all incurred to a cost. You know, this is our principal's office. Tezisobola kubeerawo for a day without a door. But this is something we've witnessed with our own eyes. Balese ekyuma ne basala oluggi ne basala. I think they've cut over 3 doors. Ne basala enzigi, they entered and ne bajjayo bye badde bagala. So bye batutte bibadde valuable byebyo naye ate balese ate boonoonye ebintu ebimu kati nga CCTV cameras balese bazoonoonye n'enzigi ezo balese bazoonoonye. However, I still say it was uncalled for. The way they raided was uncalled for. Why? Bw'abanga poliisi abantu bavuddeyo bassekinomu ne bagamba nti nga poliisi bw'egamba nti abannayuganda bavuddeyo ne bagamba nti people power oba NUP erina ebyambalo ebyagala okwefaanagalizaamu n'ebyamagye. Yo nga poliisi obanga abo abakuuma ddembe badde balina right ejja ne baga nti bannaaye okuva ne leero we don't want these attires. You understand? Oba ne bajja mu mirembe ne baga nti buli kikutiya ekiri eyo mukikole ki mukifulumye. We need this. However, that they acted contrarily. Why? Because, you know, they have the tear gas, they have the many guns, and they think they can, whatever they did, actually, they thought they were intimidating Ugandans, but what they did is actually just making Ugandans stronger. Kati mukyali kubyeka mochane ku resident ya Chairman Nyanzi. Naye ate kino kyapinize ne mu town.
Yes.
Even in town, the same thing happened. Abantu babagenze mu maduuka gaabwe nga bajjayo ebintu ebyo. But bo police ne government yerabidde nti bino ebintu byekola tebikosa Kyagulanyi.
No.
Tebikosa NUP. Bikosa bannayuganda kye balemeddwa okulaba. Nti nze essaawa zino Daphne nnyinza okuba nga t-shirt eyo gye batutte kwe mbadde ngenda okujja ekyeggulo. Kuba zino t-shirt tetuzigaba.
okitegeera zino mask tetuzigaba waliwo omwana gwe bayodde essaawa zino mu downtown nga tamanyi na NUP in full naye nga kwalya mask eyo gye bamulangira okutunda ovolo gye bamulangira okutunda g'amazima nga ne NUP bw'okimubuuza mu full takimanyi but they are getting means of survival in this frustrative country we are in. Because one thing I should let you know, my sisters out there, we are frustrated. Everything, every day that wakes up in Uganda, there is something new to frustrate you. Katimanya today has left very many people unemployed, has left very many people hungry. But this is a situation where everything is happening kumu kumu. Tuba them lockdown for over 8 months. Some of our sisters and brothers are still in lockdown at the moment. Bar owners are not working, waitresses are not working, and those kind of people are not working. You understand? But at the same time, we see that on the 19th, children are reporting back to school. The government is not shameful, has come out to say, we love you people, we like you so much, we want your children safe, we are giving you free mask for the children. So on top of every bill that the parent has to pay, the government can only afford to offer a free mask. On top of all the school requirements required on the tuition registration fee, the government shamelessly comes out and said, we are giving a free mask. That is all it can offer. And the best it can offer is to leave these people frustrated and jobless. That all is happening at the same time. Because fetuchali wano tulaba nti atayaza people power zitwaliddwa. We also have to notice ataya fine zitwaliddwa naye waliwo omuntu abadde afunamu income. Waliwo omuntu ng'essaawa zino ku kakofiiro okwo kwabadde agenda okujja school fees.
Yes.
But it is shameless that the regime and the people in power only focus on hurting Kyagulanyi. That is what they think. But in the end, they really don't think that they are frustrating Ugandans. And these are the very Ugandans they want to vote them back to power. So literally, that is impossible. They are the very people giving us reasons not to vote them. They are the very reasons actually why these capes are actually being produced. They are the very reasons why you see everybody right now wanting to buy an overall. They are the very reasons as to why many of the Ugandans are yearning to get those red t-shirts. They are the very reasons. So generally, buli chimu chiri frustrating, not only to NUP as a party, not only to NUP as officers, but to Ugandans at large. Banji nze mbadde example nembaga nti abaana abatwaliddwa naddala mu downtown. If you've been watching news, these are people bambi nga ne womubuuza NUP in full oyinza osanga takola ki nga takimanyi naye ba abasirikale balowooza balumya Kyagulanyi, balowooza bas frustrating NUP. And on the money that was taken, 23 million. Literally, when I look at the support Kyagulanyi has, we can raise 23 million in just this hour.
Yes.
We can raise it.
That is
so they can take this. They can take these things. They can take the berets. They can take the money. But one thing I can remind these people is they're not taking the people's decisions and hearts. That is what matters most. Kuba buli kye bakola kyonna, Ugandans are yearning for change more and more each day. Whatever reason, whatever action they make is forcing Ugandans to actually wish and pray 2021 was tomorrow. Like everyone's prayer tonight, I know, and everyone's wish would be, I wish it woke up to be 2021. Because they can't wait to vote. Please, can I take this to my mother language?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. Abakutureba mwena amazina ganje banyeta Dafina Kyakunzire. Erizooba ebyabaho byonna abakusinga obwingi mwabireba. So abamwe nibasa kuba nimwebuuza nitukola kya live eshaaheegi abwakino tu fundraising sente za nomination. Egyo question niyo question entakabasa kugarukamu habwokuba ekibiina kiitu ekya NUP nikisya literally tikikahirize nana emyezi ena konka
twargaye rizoba kugira ngo twongera mu fundraising sente za muda ku muda abo kugira ngo ezimwe sente zazine kuyamba abana bitu kunominatingibwa nchakare zatwarwa police yiza kukwata ebintu bya people power police omukwija kwayo yije kugira ngo eizire kukwata ebijwaro bya people power ninga NUP abo kugira ngo nibishanisa na nebyabo nibishanisiza muna nebyabo so niyo reason yubaha yo kwiza kwakira emyenda ejo echo kwakira emyenda tinkwenda kukigamba ho munonga abo kuba nimwe numukimanyangu NUP yo yonka eino kofira NUP yo yonka eine t-shirt NUP yo yonka eine mask. Almost all political parties have these attires. The only difference in the colors. Bona political parties of Uganda, even NRM has these berets in yellow. It has them. Konkito entureba ngu okuraiding okwabanzo witu. So ebintu ebitwine nibishana konka kala zonka nizozo kwawura ebintu babitwara buri kimwe bakitwara nane sente bazitwara konka ekyo tukikwihaho abanauganda ekintu kyo kugira ngo still nibende empinduka itwa abanyankore abantu kuba kutureba batekateka ngo twena turiki haza tukwekiri abantu kuba kutureba nturya bayibanda kashari kiruhura bushenyi bundu bujo batekateka ngo abo barije aba bantu barije twine nashonga kutwa kubire ntugamba haza kuruturije kuri taryaha na nabandi binji abatakwiza lives konka batarije nuba kuba barije konka bakwenda empinduka imwe batahi banje abakubasa kucenga orumi orukugamba hamwe orumi orukubasa kugabanisa wabano basa kucenga orunyankora yekiturhesha heji situkwenda rutaro situkwenda kwerumangana situkwenda kuterana masasi situkwenda kusikingana nko kubiza bakachebere office zitu tubafunayo nemundu nechi tubafunayo mundu nemwe kuba kwa batafunayo mundu ekikumanyisa ngwito situkwenda kurwa situkwenda rutaro nitwenda peaceful transition of power. It is possible kandi nitwe tukubasa kukikozesa kikishikirira nko kuturu kucenda abantu bona abarukureba live shahage enambe ziriyo niziraba a screen yani nenamba za mobile money halheya eriyo mazinaga eriyo what Daniel irizine erinde rigumire mukache konkane rya Daniel ejo ne ya Uganda eze zinde zimukureba nazo hariho ya pay is it pay hash people power UG na yepo anyway eyekuro convenient na yoyona niyo kubasa kusinduka ho sente at eze sente tizitu nkomuntu tizanje dafini nkomuntu tizakaparaga nkomuntu tizasuza nkomuntu eze sente niziza aha cause yabana bakuza kunominatingibwa nyenchakare nitureba ngu NRM nechanga ize kunominating kushashura nomination fee y'abantu babo because nesente zitu echo ni kigarikamo nesente zitu that is our money nyowe burizoba nisasura musoro burizoba right from the fuel I put in my car nishashura omusoro right from the live that you're watching right now or waba no mango Uganda you've already paid tax abo kuba mwine OTT tax ogwe cyagulanya kageza okujurwanisa OTT tax azamware babagwagabanya mwasi kiro parliament abamwe bagikiriza bagira ngo OTT tax eine kuberho OTT tax erho konka sentems ezemsoro yita iskuza niho tutakumanya bond babasa kwesha shura abo kuba they have all the avenues asente zitu I must repeat it is not their money it is our money ezo sente nitwe tukuzisasura we are the taxpayers nitwe tukishashura sente ezo fortunately or unfortunately we the taxpayers don't actually benefit from this tax we pay. It is a specific cartoon group of people that benefit from the tax we pay. Hazimwa abali omukyalo numbasa buta basa kuchenga je numbasa kutura kuchenga ngo tusasure musoro bulizo numbasa kutura kuchenga mbu even the money we send you in the villages is taxed. You may take long to understand that abantu abali omukyalo numbasa butachenga nguburi kimwe ekimuru kukozesa tumusasura omusoro numubasa obutachenga ngu itwa barukunu kubasindikira sente nazo nituzusasura kandi mwe abantu abali omukyalo nimwe mutusibireho emberembi nimwe mutusibireho obuntu obu ahabw'okuba tumukumanya exactly kakwiza akabahubira akabaha nadiza akabagabira ensigo muteekateeka ngu omuntu n'omurungi konkitwe abarukunu ninye kubagambira abaana banyu nimubasa mushana mwarinda ngu abaana banyu muze mu irwariro kuba nansinga tiyagasa iturire mwaza kuza mu irwariro mukapima tiyagasa abaana banyu abari Kampala ibarire mwaza kuza mu irwariro mukareba abaana amaguru ago bahanikire mwaza kuza mu bihoma abamwe omurimwe tumukumanya abantu banya ibari abaana bari kitarya nibwe murumanya ngu mubire mutusibireho omuntu mubi mubire mutusibireho omuntu mubi ebyakozire birungi nibasa kuba biriho konka hati time yika abandi abantu nabo bakwatemu ejentebe teri ntebe y'omuntu omwe kandi Uganda kingdom ekyo ninyenda nakyo mukimanye kumaliriza Uganda kingdom Uganda republic yabe republic. It is okay for us to accept and participate in the different political parties. I don't see any reason abwakinargayo kahajira NUP numutera abwakinargayo kahajira NUP numusiba kandi mukimanya ngu Uganda ni republic. The kingdom kuha homo 7 karga kajat from today onwards Uganda is a kingdom. We shall shut up. But as long as Uganda is a republic, we have even a new political party can be born tomorrow. It is okay. Why? Uganda is a republic. But if the government, if the regime does not want us to freely participate in our own political parties where we belong respectively, we are used of you people. You come and kujikwatako, you kukwata on the constitution every time you feel like touching, you touch. Come out, touch, be brave and say from today onwards, Uganda is a kingdom. But unless Uganda is a kingdom, let us really exercise and participate like citizens of Uganda. Let us be equally treated. This issue of treating NRM like queens and then you treat other political parties like we are rebels is not going to be accepted in Uganda. Let us be treated like Ugandans. Because it is a republic, we respect you, brothers and sisters from the different political parties. We do much respect you. We apply for the same equal respect, fair treatment to us, the opposition, especially NUP. Especially, I repeat that, especially NUP. The way you treat us, to you, the policemen of Uganda, to you, the UPDF of Uganda, to you, Banabatambule Chiro Bebani, Abatambule Chiro, Mbera Biderinya
LDU.
Aba LDU. We are all Ugandans. Because I've put on a red t-shirt, because I've put on a red beret, does not exclude me from being a Ugandan. The same security, the same protection you give to our brothers in yellow is the same treatment, is the same security we expect to observe from you people as members of NUP. And above all, you people are supposed to be non-partism. But you have completely displayed that you are one-sided party. You're supposed to be non-partism, but you've proved to us that actually you all everything you do it rotates on from above our order from above. Buli chemukola chirotating girao order from above. But you people must know that this is Uganda, and every citizen deserves the same right. The same fair protection you give to others is the same protection we also demand and deserve. You know that we never to simanyi lwaki tusigala tubibayigiriza buli lunaku naye namwe mubimanyi. Lastly, the people are our people that are planning to nominate tomorrow. Our eyes are glued onto you, the police. We watched your primaries go on smoothly. People were doing budodi campaigns in Mubutale, everything. You guys gave them the maximum respect and protection. We pray we also get the same protection.
I'm Susan.
Yeah, we lost that.
Yes, Luange has something to say.
Patricia, I've been informed. Sorry to interject a bit.
Mm-hmm.
The phone number actually that is scrolling down there, the positive 256 787 067 100. That number is unlimited. It can contain any amount of money. So it is unlimited. The other ones of 070363363, the one for Oyawoti Daniel, and actually the one which is pinned here, the one for MTN, Those ones, they are kind of limited. They have a specific amount of maximum amount they can contain. But the other one, pesa money, that one is unlimited. It can contain any amount of money. So I encourage buli muntu yenna ali ku live eno bannange, let's support this struggle. This is our struggle. This is the people's struggle. We are not going to, expect money from NRM, from anywhere. This money has to come from us.
Yes.
Like we've done always. Litwa collecting $1 kakaga, but bieko obukadde 23.
Yes.
These guys have taken over 23 million.
Yes.
Kati, I encourage friends to donating a number unlimited. Even if you send 100 million, zigenda ko no sindika billion, zigenda ko. Patricia, thank you. That's the information I wanted to pass.
And JB, can you remove the oil what number? Can you pin the other unlimited number there instead?
The one which is unlimited, eh? Okay, yeah. Let me do that.
Yeah, Patricia.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I love the way that Priestess articulated the issues. Mm-hmm. That shows the diversity. Uganda is now so connected. Mm-hmm. I guess that should be the worry of the current government, because the way people from, you had Susan from Bali, you've had Daphne from Barara. I don't know where my sister is coming from. That connection that we have is what we want for a new Uganda. We are building a new Uganda, and guess what? We are building from the scratch, because we've been disappointed by whatever has been in our country. For years, we've not been talking politics. We left politics for those collar tied guys. Yeah, we've been talking about a lot about Liverpool, Arsenal, Man U, but currently, when you pass through the streets, all you hear about is Bobby Wine, and that is so encouraging. Encouraging to see many Ugandans ngabali concerned about the well-being of their country. If you allow me, we have very many comments from the people who are watching live. So if you allow me, I'll read some.
Mm-hmm. Please go ahead.
Yes, we have Mwanje is asking if there is any Musoga on the panel, or if anyone who speaks to Soga. Do we have anyone? Susan, otero okubeera Mount Lingo.
Nedda tuyinza okuyita ku coordinator abalala abali.
Definitely, yes. If JB, if we have anyone, any coordinator ayogera olusoga, please mutuwe. I can see someone said banange abachala, please free Kapalaga baby Shakira or Bobby Tegedecho. Baliba babadde banoonya mifaliso anti basulanga mbizi. Shakira watu wagambye. And abapoliisi badde banoonya mifaliso. Okay. Honorable Zake is not safe to Pista Sebude. Yeah, I already told you. Honorable Zake is home. He's under siege. Wawa amaje. Sinaba kudamu kwogera naye, but we nakomye okumanya kusawanya nga bamaje beetorodde amakaage. Mukaya David agambye muve mu kwogera tutandike ebikolwa. Ebikolwa bye bino bye tuliko. Mukaya David, please, Patricia is going to read for you the numbers. Weereza kyonna ky'olina, tubalageko bakyali, tubalageko kati nti kino kisoboka. Babbye miliyoni zaffe 23, tusobola okuzzaawo miliyoni 10 ekiro kya leero kyokka. Kubanga lwaki nze naawe tusobola okukwatagana ne tuleeta nga Bobby bwe yagamba nti obumyu buba bungi naye ne butwala empologoma emisinde. So bwe twegatta ffenna kino kisoboka basebo ne banyabo. My dear, how are you, and where and why does the government of Uganda own the corporate on the word sikitegedde mwanje kyogamba Ugandans, let's stop talking and wake up. If we are to rescue our country, words only can't lead us to victory. Luciba Ronald Chikole, please support your statement. It's a nice one. Support it nga nawe okola ekyo kye tuliko tuli mu kusonda ssente, ladies and gentlemen, okutwala ba MP baffe mu parliament erekeraawo okubeera just a stamping block kwe balinyira okukola ebintu byabwe. Eno gavumenti tugenda tuteeka president mu ntebe ateekeddwa okubeerako parliament emusupportinga.
Mwami Kapalaga.
Yes.
Henry from coordinator Denmark ayagala kwogera mu lusoga mwadde link.
Bannange amuleete JB muleete omwami oyo tufuneko ku lusoga wano. Lunyankole was so and then that Rugishu, that was so nice. And then twina engineer JB webale nnyo bakwebaziza JB okubeera behind the cameras. Alive from Uganda bannange, comrade, do anything. We are tired of false dictator Brian Semanda bwagambye. You can also do something, my friend Brian. Do something. A number, Patricia Damot somereko ku number if you may. A number yo JB Jayogeddeko.
Perfect. So the number where you can send unlimited money is going to be the name is going to be Pesa Money Limited. It's right there on the screen. Pesa Money, that's one word. LTD is the second word. And then the phone number is 011-256-787-067-100.
Thank you very much, my sister.
Okay. And then you're also encouraged to send money through Cash App. And that is People Power UG. Most people that have been donating using Cash App. And the phone number is 1-857-719-4451. And through these comments, I can see there's a lot of people donating, and they're donating directly to Kampala through mobile money, which is not a problem at all. We encourage you to continue donating whichever way is comfortable for you. And I just want to let you know, I also have 2 donations here, and these are through Cash App. One is for $32. I don't know exactly where it came from. We cannot say your name unless you give us permission to do so. And so if you donated money and would like for us to say your name, please go on ahead and send a WhatsApp message to the phone number that you have donated the money through. And then we have another donation for $100. And this is the donation that one of my comrades in Washington, D.C. promised to send. They have gone ahead and sent this money. And then, of course, those that are reading messages, there is a lot of other people that are sending their money directly to Uganda. But with that said, we have Sejinja David here. Sejinja David, we're so happy to have you. He's the coordinator for the West Coast region. He works very hard in that West Coast part of the United States, and he's bringing us money. That's exactly why he's here with us today. So, Sejinja, take it away, please.
Unmute yourself, please.
Okay, before Honorable Sejinja.
Yes.
I just received money from people in Netherlands, 250 euros. That is 2 million Uganda shillings.
Wow.
200 euros, you said?
No, it's around 2 million Uganda shillings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Netherlands.
I'm so excited. Thank you very much. So now
All right. Thank you very much. I'm so delighted to be here today. Fellow countrymen are here today, as you all noticed. Armed soldiers and police forced their way and raided our national unit platform, People Power headquarters in Kampala. We are in the strongest condemnation of theft, brutality used by those soldiers. This is a deep setback for our Uganda's trembling democracy. And police has arrested many of our People Power supporters and NUP members, which we strongly condemn. But again, this shows you that in all dictatorships, dictators play in the same playbook, and that's where they get all what they are doing. But this president has defaulted on helping and protecting Ugandans and in showing leadership, instead of honoring this sacred obligation of leading our country back into normalcy. This president has given Ugandans a bad check. He has given Ugandans a check that has come back marked insufficient funds. Insufficient funds that can't buy medicine in our Ugandan hospitals. Insufficient funds that can't rescue our children and our people power supporters from rotten jails in Uganda. Insufficient funds that can't even take our Ugandan youth and children to schools. Insufficient funds that have destroyed important democracy and governance into the current system. Insufficient funds that have bolted into COVID funds to be channeled into private enterprises. And this is the current status where we are at. But Mr. President, time is out. Time is out for you to bring justice to our country that is so desperately needs. Time is out for you to bring peace, democracy, and decency into this crumbling economy that is upon you. Time is out for empty words and for empty promises. But I'm appealing to you, fellow countrymen, time is not far distant. Time is not far distant, and our nation is crying for leadership. And this leadership, ladies and gentlemen, can only be brought by our one and only President Robert Kyagulanyi. And as we are descending into decay, President Kyagulanyi is rising up. And come next January, he's going to carry the banner going and is leading us into prominence, into globalization, into helping us meet what we need to do. But this president has nothing to offer. But we will protest, we will fight, and we will die if death comes to that. And in not far distant, we will rise up together with all those that have fallen before us and those that will fall thereafter. And we shall say enough is enough, and people power and the NAP party will govern. That is my commitment. That is our decision. And so this evening and tonight, I'm calling all of you that are watching us to please go and donate using our MTN for Oriwot 2567873336363, or you can use Cash App on our Power Uganda on 18577194451, and then you can use the Pesa Money Limited on 256787067100. We need your support. We need to galvanize this. Whatever they are doing now, the empire is naked, and so we'll continue to mobilize, to recruit, to command, and then we shall win and wear the victor's crown. People power, our power. Please donate using via Zelle, Pay, Cash App, and we'll continue. Let's get this party going, and it will continue. And we are continuing to do a lot of this mobilization, a lot of this fundraising. We have a huge fundraising coming up this Sunday, and it's going to be the biggest mega fundraiser globally. So join us on that, and we are continuing to do this to show him that we are the strongest power to be reckoned on. And whatever he's doing, he is really panicking. And now that you are raiding our offices, the next time go raid our stores, all our plantations, all our bathrooms, wherever you want to go, and go steal whatever you want to steal. But this shows you that, yes, we are close and we are closing in. La luta continuará. We shall continue. So let's get things going. Please donate. Continue to donate on our MTN for Uganda using the reward. Brent Daniel 2567873336363. Our Cash App is up. People Power Uganda 18577194451. Again, our unlimited phone numbers on 256787067100, and use the Pasamoni Limited. Thank you very much. Let's continue going.
Thank you very much. I would like to hear another.
Captain Chogamba tomanyi muyadde ku lusogasoga oba luki butabulemu.
Basebo ne bannyabo tubakubiriza abali ku mikutu gyaffe egy'enjawulo mujje mutwegatteko tudonatinga essente okulaba nga tuzzaawo ebyo abatujju bye baatubbyeko, ssente zaffe ezabbiddwa n'ebirala byonna, office equipment. Ndowooza olaba bw'otandika okubba ebintu ebiri mu ofiisi ng'olwo oli bubi nnyo ddala. Kati mugende ne masitowa gaffe yonna yonna nayo mubbeyo bye mwetaaga. Basebo ne bannyabo kino kiraga nti abatujju bonna era nga bwe bakola bino bye batandika okukola, okubuzaabuza abantu, okutiisatiisa abantu, okubatiisatiisa, okubateekako ebintu ebitaliimu nsonga n'okusaawo ebintu ebitabaddeemu na mu ofiisi. Ebyo byonna baabitusalaasala dda, naye era ekyo kiraga nti essaawa yeeyo. Kaakati basebo mbasaba ne ssekusaba yenna mugende mutandike okudonatinga ssente ku ssimu zaffe ez'enjawulo zino 258773363663 oba genda ku ssimu eno 0857794451 oba genda ku ssimu eno 0703363663. I wrote Daniel, tuli bagumu. Omukulembeze yekka agenda okutuleetera enkyukakyuka ye pulezidenti waffe Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi, pulezidenti waffe ow'ekisanja ekipya, era yekka ffenna gwe tugenda okulonda era gwe tusimbyeko omusingi omupya ogujja okuleeta ensibuko y'ensi yaffe ogenda maaso. Mudonatinga essente, muleete essente zino ze babbye ate ze tugenda okwongerako, ate kijja na kusukkawo. Tulina n'omukolo gwennyini ogw'amaanyi ogugenda okubeerawo ku Sande, ng'omukolo guno gugenda kugatta states zonna ezo ez'enjawulo mu US, era nagwo tubakubiriza mujje mutwegatteko. Tulina abakulembeze bangi abagenda okwogera n'okutubuulirira, naye ng'omulamwa gwe gumu gwe tuliko olwaleero nti batubbye ebintu bingi ate era nga bakyatubba, naye ng'ebyo bye batubbye bitono nnyo kubanga ate bye tubasinza bingi bisinga n'ebyo bye babbye. Ate bambi baswadde n'okuswala kubanga obwo obuntu ate bwe babbye buntuntu, kubanga naffe tetuli basiru okussa byonna ne tumala gabisaawo. N'olwekyo nga nkomekkereza mbakubiriza mugende ku Pasamoni Limited 70363663 ya World Daniel, naye muteekeeyo ssente ne ku simu yaffe mwabali mu Amerika 1857794451 oba 0703363663. Mutwegatteko mwenna abali naffe mutweyungeko. Eno yessaawa. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala, naye nga tugenda kwambala engule. Ba dictators bwe batyo bino bye basooka okukola ne bagenda maaso ne batandika okukaza buli omu n'okutiisatiisa, naye ng'ebyo twabirabalaba dda, ate ebyo tebitumalamu maanyi, tweyongera bweyongezi mu maaso. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala, mwongere okutweyungako. Emikutu gyaffe gikyali open, gigenda kubeera open week yonna, era nga twagala obuwagizi bwammwe. Bannapipo power bannaffe mwenna abali mu nsi ez'enjawulo, mwenna abali mu states, abamu abali mu lunch break, mujje mutweyungeko, nsoloze ssente. Bannayuganda mwenna abeebase muzuukuke, ebyaguddewo mwabirabye. Twagala obuyambi bwammwe, twagala obusobozi bwammwe, twagala okulaga kijambiya nti nno naffe tetutudde era naffe tulaba, tutegeera, ate tuli b'amagezi. Eno ensi yaffe ffenna era nga tujja kugibeeramu nga bannayuganda. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala.
Webale Captain Sejinja. Patricia, if you can update us, simanyi oba in touch with Daniel, mutubuulire kiki kye tulinawo. Jjukira babbye million 23, twagala kuraisinga much more than that tonight.
So the only issue we're having right now, so with everything that happened in Uganda today, we're still waiting to get someone to update us from Uganda. So this is something we are continuing to work on, back, behind closed doors and stuff. But moving on, there's so many different platforms that are helping us live stream this Muda Kumuda fundraiser. And the one of the platforms is a Kyoto. So we want to say thank you for everything that you do for Uganda, your continued patriotism, and the camaraderie you have amongst one another to continue doing what you do at the speed that you do it. And with that said, one of the teammates from Kyoto, who's Patricia Sewungu, has also been very supportive in terms of change and in terms of ensuring that platforms like Red Fridays happen, and of course the Muda Kumuda. So Patricia Sewungu and followers of Patricia Sewungu, we thank you for your continued support, and we are asking you to help us and donate towards this cause. Patricia Sewungu, wherever you are, you're an excellent patriot and mobilizer. Mobilize your people. Let's go on ahead and get more money on board. And then, of course, we have Team Changulanyi TV. Again, a lot of these platforms are not supported by just one person. It's a team of very dedicated people that come together to push these platforms forward. And again, we would like to say thank you to Team Changulanyi TV for everything you do and for helping us mobilize and support this cause. And then, of course, we have News Uganda. We thank you again for your patriotism. And then Campfire. Campfire is located in Boston. They've been here. David Stone interviewed Changulanyi Sentamu Robert on one of his last trips here to the United States. And he's one of the people that works at Campfire. Thank you very much for everything that you do on behalf of the People Power Movement. And thank you for live streaming this. AI TV, you guys have always been around. Again, we thank you. And of course, Mubiru James. Mubiru James, you've been very supportive of Red Friday. The last Muda Kumuda, you supported us. Followers of Mubiru James, those are the phone numbers where you can donate. We are encouraging you to donate directly to Uganda through MTN, Daniel Oyewot, and also donate through Pesa Money, which is Pesa Money Ltd as well, where it is actually unlimited donations on that line. So thank you again, Semakula Musa's show. Thank you, Ekyoto. Mwena tubebaziza. Now the question is, omuntu atulaba, the person that's watching us right now, chigwe chosobola okola okwebereramu n'otambuza amawulire. All we're asking you to do is copy that link on Facebook and go on ahead and send it through WhatsApp. Send it to the different groups through WhatsApp. Send it to let me see, where else can you send this? Send it through your messages on Facebook. That's all it takes. That is literally all it takes. If you're not able to donate, that's okay. But help us otambuze chi, otambuze amawulile. And now I'd like to hear from Nava. Nava, you've been so quiet. And by the way, comrades, try to restrict your presentations to about 3 minutes so that people like Nava, who are so dedicated and do not get bored. You know what I mean? So Nava, please.
Okay. What was the question?
There's no question. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Answer with Damo is another one. I see now we remind you, Lala. It's only English, Uganda, and Dutch. That's all communicating. Just now, Kongerako, Romunga Mogera, a chapter on the fundraising drive. I still call upon everyone, please continue to donate. Whenever I'm looking down, it's always on my phone. I'm trying to send the link because we created a tiki and I'm forwarding it to anyone. I don't care. It might be rude, but at this moment, I would rather be called rude, but I know I'm doing it for a cause. So I'm sending it to everyone. I posted it on my WhatsApp status. You go click on it, you have to at least send something there. Because tough times call for tough means. Right now, tuli mu kaseera akazibu twetaaga ssente bajjewo kati tulina okubalaga nti this is our time to prove to them that we're not stopping. And sometimes bad things happen, pushing forward. Otherwise, it's not very tambling to chorus. But whenever we get to such moments, then it's always a wake up call, and it's always a push to us to go ahead and do more. Because nga ombera mukola ekintu notukola ne mugala atwala twakavambya no tickets and zikyaliwo and all that, but this situation still we still have one common enemy that we are against. Zino entalo zetulimu eza tickets and all that. Now omulabe ali omu ate watusimbula nominations that zitandise. We shouldn't stop. Tugenda kukulaakulana tufefeta ebifo byonna byonna from the local council positions to the divisions to the MPs and then to the president. Omusajja kuno tetumuleekera kwebaka alina otuwuliramu nti no guno omulembe mwagulanye tulina amaanyi mangi. Yes.
Church to Susan, what are your thoughts?
Susan, I was still I can to Kapalaga. I was still checking the money on the bank here, please. Kapalaga, take over, please.
Okay. Oh, David, are you in touch with your chapter?
Yes, and I've sent them messages. Bakwano baffe bonna people power bannaffe mu region gyenkulembera tubakubiriza mujje mu fundraising. Bannaffe abali ku national unit platform mwenna ku mikutu gyaffe democracy for Uganda omukutu gwange ogwo mwenna abaliko mwenna abantu 5 njagala mujje mu donating. Mbakubiriza mujje mu donating ku simu zaffe zino 256778733636 n'abantu baffe abali ku Ugandans at heart nammwe tubakubiriza mujje mu donating ku mikutu gyaffe era mutweyungeko mwenna bapapa bannaffe mutweyungeko abali ku senior advisory mwenna tubakubiriza mujje tubakubiriza Bobby Die Hard 2021 mwenna abali ku mikutu egyo nammwe mwenna mutweyungeko temulaba bulabi naye mu donating simu zaffe kweziri 07033636 mwenna abali ku Lumuma Catholic Secretariat nammwe tubayise mujje mutweyungeko mu donating sente ku simu zino 256 78373636 tubayise mwenna abali ku mikutu gyaffe emirala egyaba people power abali mu nsi endala mwenna nammwe muyitiddwa nammwe mwenna ba group members baffe abalala mwenna benkulembera mu biti ebyenjawulo mujje kino kye kiseera tulaga obuwagizi bwaffe era tubeebaza abadonating nze n'abakyadonatinga mwenna mu biti byammwe ebyenjawulo ne tubasaba mwefiriza obudde bwammwe abali ku lunch break abatannaba kufuna lunch break jangu ku mikutu gyaffe odonating asimu zaffe Muda online fundraising nga bwe mwategedde ebyatutuuseeko tusitukire wamu tugende ku Pesamoni Limited 0703363636 n'endala simu gye tukozesa eya Award Daniel 07363636 Brain Daniel nayo tugikozesa mugisindikireko sente 2567787336 ne people power cash app yaffe ekolera ddala bulungi nnyo tennazikira eri 8577794451 sindika sente zo erinnya lyo tetujja kulyogera bw'oba oyagala kusigala anonymous genda maaso tujja ku respectinga mu kiti kyo bw'oba oyagala erinnya lyo tuliyite nalyo tujja kukikola naye tubeebaza mu continuing tukyaliko nnyo mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala.
Thank you very much. Susan?
Okay, Patricia, three people have sent in more money here in Amsterdam. I think I will not mention their names. Or Muda, 50 euros. omulala aweereza 30 euros, omulala 20 euros.
Altogether, it's 100 euros.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much, Susan. We really appreciate you. And we have another donation coming in from Cash App. And this is a donation for $20. And I'm pretty sure this is somewhere in the diaspora, obviously. So again, we had a donation of $5. We had a donations of $20. You've had Susan with those donations. And then we had donations of $50. We had a donation of $100, $130. Susan earlier talked about a donation of over 2 million Ugandan shillings, which was which was donated in euros, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So there's no small donation. You give what you have. And to the person that's listening, I'm actually trying to make my contribution now as I speak. And anyone in Washington, D.C. knows that in terms of contributing, I do my very best to contribute what I can. But now that we're here, I still want to give another donation because, these are the days 10 years later that we are going to remember. We're going to remember this day. And I want to look at myself and say, well, what did you do about it? You know what I mean? I didn't just come here and host and present. I would love to actually have done something in terms of contributing something. These are the stories that we are going to be able to tell Ugandans that are going to come after us. These are the stories that we're going to tell our children and our grandchildren. And so donating to this cause, especially on a day like this, knowing very well that $10, that $20, and that $30 is going to do so much to help the people on the ground is very, very important. I have received so many messages right now from different people that are running for different positions, and they're saying, please help us. And the truth is, we have to do everything we can to channel our money as leaders towards the secretariat, to be able to be inclusive and support as many candidates on the ground as we possibly can. But I'm just telling you that just these people, I just received a message, and this young lady, I can't say her name, she's saying, I only have 1 million. And if I don't have that extra 2 million, I'm not going to be nominated. You know what I mean? These stories are very saddening, especially that 23 million Ugandan shillings was stolen from the headquarters today. And then, of course, Aisha Kabanda, she must be very, very disappointed. She was so hard. She was supposed to do a fundraiser today. And unfortunately, she was not able to do this fundraiser in Uganda because of everything that happened today. But again, out of everything that I just said, I just want you to be able to ask yourself later on down the line, and ask yourself when, that day that the People Power headquarters was raided, days before nomination, what did I do to support NUP? What did I do to support my country? What did I do to support Changlanyi Sintimurabe? And so with that, we're going ahead and move over to you, Kapalaga.
Thank you very much, my sister, and thank you for whoever was speaking when I was away. Thank you, my dear sister Nava. Siwulidde by'ogambye naye biteekwa kuba nga bituufu. Buli ky'oyogedde kituufu era nzikiriziganya nakyo.
But where is Henry? Henry of Denmark. Abadde alina okujja ayogera wano ku Lusoga. Atukobereramu nabonna.
Okay. Bannange mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala. Tubajjukiza baganda bange nti twabbiddwako emiliyoni 23. Twakuŋŋaanya last time emiliyoni 117, was it, Patricia?
We raised over, hold on, so ask that question one more time.
Last time, how much did we raise?
Over 25 million.
Over 25. That's just here. And then we raised from our different diaspora chapters. Yes. So I want to remind you that actually the diaspora chapters are also having some Zoom meetings tonight. Zonna zonna ezo zigenderera okunoonya sente kubanga we only have this night. Yeah, wetubugenda okukeerera tuteekeddwa okuba nga tulina abaana ba MP baffe nga bali nominated. So ebyo byonna byonna ebyokugradinga byagendereddwamu tumanya maanyi, but we only have this night to do this, ladies and gentlemen. So in case you don't know who your diaspora coordinator is, please inbox or WhatsApp this number +1857 719 4451. That doubles as our cash app number to those who are in the US, and I guess ne Canada double because cash app.
It's global.
They use it.
Okay, whoever uses Cash App, please, our Cash App number is +1857 719 4451 with the Cash App name People Power UG. You put a $sign and then you put People Power UG kunambe. Then a number is a Uganda kwetu fundraising. Ajebinja kusaba ompe namberi. Nayo jigate wao eri jwagambye eri unlimited air +256 787 067 100 eri mumanya Pesa Money Limited. Please tuwerezeeko tugende okuva wano ng'ekyo 23 tuzikubye wali ate nga tulina n'eziyiseemu just balagako bulazi, just tubalageko. This is people power. We are the people and this is about us. Ladies and gentlemen, kyetuliko kino kiri ku ffe n'abaana baffe. Bajjajjaffe baawaayo buli kye balina, baawaayo ente, ne bawaayo ensuku zaabwe, ne babaliira emmere, ne babaliira ebintu byonna ne bawaayo obudde bwabwe nga balwanirira okufuna Uganda empya ennungi. Unfortunately, baabaliddemu olukwe. So kakati this time around omwana yanjogeredde akomyewo. This time around tugezaako okulaba nga tweddiza eggwanga lyaffe tulijje ku mudumu gw'emmundu. So ladies and gentlemen, fena abali ku Facebook abatulaba live on different channels, mwena it is upon us okukyusa eggwanga lyaffe. Ladies and gentlemen, tutandikira ku kiiko kusonda sente, tukyuse parliament eyo, tukyuse state house, eggwanga lyaffe literere. Welcome back Daphne. Nogamba chimwana iwe Noriaho.
Ndiao shaniwe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Patricia, another donation of 50 euros from Nico.
Thank you very much.
We really appreciate you. What's up with you guys in the Netherlands? It seems like you have so much money. I guess it's time for us to visit the Netherlands, huh?
No, we're just generous.
Very generous, very smart and very generous. Maybe that's why
Actually, ekyo kirina ku challenging amawanga malala ndowooza owulira Netherland efuuse Netherland bannange. UK what happened?
Good.
JB, can we have a coordinator from UK, please? David.
By the way, you guys. South Africa.
South Africa netunabawulizaako ab'e Dubai, coordinator w'e Dubai ne chapter leaders bammwe tubaagala mu fuba okulaba nga
Yes, JB tufunire coordinator Mugisha, Patricia Mugisha, otufunire coordinator Jajaibu, baje batubulire. Meanwhile, Daphne is here. Daphne, if you can urulate, how do you even call that language? Like, I love the way I love your dialect. I mean, it's so fast and Mana iwe koba is
Bannaye mwenna abasonze ssente mwebale kwebereramu, mwebale kwagala nsi yammwe, ate mwebale kwagala kibiina kyammwe. The numbers are still on scrolling on your screen. Whatever way you feel convenient, there are very various ways you can really channel in your contribution. Whatever way you're convenient with, whether to use the MTN for Daniel, or to use the Cash App, or to use the People Power UG. Please, whatever way you find convenient for you, trust me, the money will be channeled to the right destination. Kubanga abasinga mwena kati mukitegeddeko sente ze tuli mu kukungaanya essaawa zino eza Muda ku Muda za kuyambako baganda baffe bano okunominatingibwa. We're trying to raise the nomination fee for our brothers and sisters, specifically, by the way, to be specific, about NUP, the NUP candidates, so that they get nominated tomorrow. Abasinga babadde baweddemu amaanyi. And one thing I should tell you, nze ndi ku ground, I'm in Uganda. Abadde tebannandabanga ne Angela in the first place. I'm in Uganda. I'm called Daphne Chakonzire. Era nga ndi Uganda essaawa zino wensinzidde okwogerera. Abaana abasinga, they have the desire. Honestly speaking, they have the desire to see a changed country. The only thing they lack is the funding, the money. Kati kyetulike essaawa zino to make sure that all this comes to reality. Abaana balekera ogamba nti kale oyo omusajja teyandize independent. N'ekirala abaana abasinga wano e Uganda mwenna mukimanyi. These NRM incumbents who come and oppose this because these youths don't have money. Naye nga tebandibadde tebajja opposed. Ffe bano abaana abakadde bano mu NRM naddala nnyo mu West badde bajja ne bawangula obululu nga bali opposed, nga bayita mu primaries zaabwe wano ne bajja nga bali opposed. Why? Bo balina ku ssente, basobola okugulira akalulu, basobola bagulira busukaali, busabbuuni. Kati ne wesanga nga abavubuka baffe bambi abandivuddeyo okujja beesimbako, bo batya lwa nsonga tebalina ssente. Era webale nnyo Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi, olaze abannayuganda nti ne bw'oba toyina ssente osobola okuteeseza eggwanga. Ne bw'oba toyina ssente osobola okwesimbawo n'olwanirira bannayuganda banno. Because ekyo mukirabiddewo nti ffe tetulina ssente, yensonga lwaki tujja wano tugamba nti kati amaanyi gaffe tugagatte. That is the meaning of people power. Amaanyi g'abantu, ffe tetulina mmundu, tetulina tiyagaasi. Ate n'ekirala, abannayuganda abali mu kutulaba essaawa zino abasinga mubadde mukozesa nnyo akantu ka njiwawo omubiri. I wish we can throw that word to the dustbin and trash it and burn it. Omubiri gw'oyiwawo gugwo era ogweyirirawo. Nze siina ssaawa zino muntu anjirawo mubiri. No one. Ekyo njagala kukibategeeza from now nti ne ssente zo z'owaayo essaawa zino weeyirirawo mubiri. Everybody in the diaspora, I know you have different reasons, of which we wouldn't really want to look into that, but at least the common reason we know is everybody wants to see a better Uganda. Everybody wants to see Uganda great again. And when Uganda gets great, trust me, steady no more agenda kubenefitingira munju ya munne. My point here is essaawa zino buli omu yeebereramu. Yeeyirirawo omubiri. Musse mubira bano abaali bannaffe abagenda okujja independent abaali bakayanira bukaadi. Nga bava ne baga nze nayirawo people power omubiri. Nze nayirawo NUP omubiri. But this is wrong. Actually, very, very, very untrue. Everyone ideally awagira NUP ayewo omubiri in one way or another. Abasindise sente, ba flag raisers, naffe ba foot soldiers, bano ba kati ffe ne Uganda bantuma BBC buli akagwawo bawakatuusizaawo dda ng'abantu bakategedde dda. Okitegeera kwega buli omu ayewo omubiri in their own way, but not to benefit others. For personal benefits of which we don't expect positions and money in return. We expect proper service. Nze Daphne Kyakunzire siri ku live eno because when Kyagulanyi goes through ngenda kubanga nze ayera mu State House oba nze secretary we oba njagala akafo. Sina kafo ke njagala. But I believe and I know when Kyagulanyi goes through, I expect proper delivery of services. Kyokka kye mwagaza. Omubiri gwe nayiwawo gwange for my own benefit, for my own good, for my country and my children. So ba MP abo tebalina muntu yenna gwe bayiriddewo omubiri. Nabo beebeereddemu beeyiriddewo omubiri. Otherwise mwabaga nti nze njiyewo omubiri. Come out and tell us bameka bali ewuwo. Bameka boosuza. Bameka boosasulira bills. So everyone here is doing it for their own good and the country. Ekyo mulina okukimanya mulekera ogamba nti nze njiyeyo omubiri ntaddemu ssente nnyingi when everything gets better because we all have a common cause, seeing Uganda great again. Seeing Uganda being a super country once again. Ebyo ebyoga nti nze njiyeewo omubiri tebampa kaadi nze nateekayo ssente nze njiyeeyo omubiri. You're doing it for your own good. We're not doing it because we want Chagulanyi's mentions. We're not doing it because we want Chagulanyi to see us. We're not doing it because we want follows and likes and everything ebyo tebabirya. Ate ffe essaawa zino oli ayinza okuza naga nekyakunzire lwaki yenyigira mu bintu bino. Yes, I know the pain deep inside kikyenjagala. Nkyukakyuka kijjenjagala essaawa eno eri beyond position. Enkyukakyuka bannayuganda abasinga abali ebweru tebalina mu Uganda mwandigambye nti abaagala bufo mu parliament. Mwandigambye nti abo baagala just Kyagulanyi kubalaba. Bano abaana abateekayo ssente, they have never even, some of them met Kyagulanyi. They don't even want to see him. All they want is a better Uganda. Tebagala na selfie na ye. It's beyond selfies. It's beyond friendship. It's beyond anything. They just want to see a better changed Uganda. So buli ali eyo tekayo ky'osobola wagira mu ngeri gy'osobola ng'okikola ku lulwo. Ensonga zo nnyingi lwaki twagala enkyukakyuka ate nga zivaaringa by the way. Ensonga ezange ziyinza okuba sizo ezimu n'eza Kapalaga. Ensonga za Kapalaga ziyinza okuba sizo ezimu n'eza Susan. Y'ensonga lwaki mbaga nti buli omu ayiwawo omubiri gwe for their own good. Nze nnyinza okuba ekinyiga ng'ekinyigira ddala kuvugira mu binnya ebyo ng'ate mpa omusolo. Nyiza okuba ekinyiga abantu baffe kufiira mu malwaliro ge tusasulira okufuna amakerenda. Nyiza okuba ng'ekinyiga kubanga nsasula omusolo mwaka ku mwaka naye tewali lunaku mwana wange lwalisomera bwereere. Naye ate wayinza okuba nga ate waliwo omulala ekirala ekimunyiga differently. But when we change the system, everybody is going to benefit in his or her own way. So ba MP tetubalondo olw'okuba mutuyirawo emibiri. We just want proper delivery of services. Tukyuseemu mu kintu kino ate nga kisoboka. It is so much possible. Singa buli muvubuka amanya nti yes, bano abasajja batuwuddaasa, they make us believe some things are impossible. That is why you can have a dialogue with some people naga nti naye musobola okuggyako muzeeyi, and then you look at them and like, lwaki zino endiga zitoloka mu farm? They still believe we cannot do it.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly speaking, waliwo omuntu gwoyogera nenaga naye mwe mulowooza musobola okuggyako muzeeyi, and you look at them, noble sweet words to use to describe how stupid they are. You lack sweet words to use. Abamu abasinga those things babyogera to discourage you. Gwe naawe bakugamba nti ate kisoboka muzeeyi nga mumuggyako mutya. Simply because they came to power with guns doesn't mean we need guns to remove them, because the power is within you. The power is within you. Gwe nange noli awulira nti ayagala enkyukakyuka, awulira nti it is possible on that day of the ballot paper. Nze najja wano, there is a day I made a live nembagamba nti tulina olunaku lumu, one day to decide whether to have a changed Uganda for the next 5 years or to remain stupid as we are right now, to remain frustrated as we are right now, to remain oppressed as we are right now. So gwenga gwe personally gwamanye ekikuli ku mutima. If you feel whatever you're going through is okay, Kalaso stay clear, you don't have a reason why you need change. But to those who feel they need reasons or they have reasons why they need change, they will still honor that day. It is one day. Actually, it is one day, but it has just 5 seconds. When you go to the ballot paper, you either decide to change for the next 5 years or to remain the same for the next 5 years. When you go to the streets of Kampala and watch your brothers and sisters being harassed, tortured, arrested for nothing, when you go to the hospitals and everybody's dying like flies, you know, when you get to the streets and you're driving in just holes, it's up to you. You just have one day, and in that one day, you have seconds to decide for the next 5 years. You either stay the same or you advocate for change on the ballot paper.
Thank you very much, my sister Daphne. Toko uliremu ko wali. Wali.
Uwa.
Wali.
Kati nolaba Kapalaga.
Hey.
abantu baliyo baga nti abanyankole tebeberera munaye kakubulire inankole
I
have
know.
the highest silent majority in NUP.
And actually, guess what? Yes, guess what? I normally tell people, abanyankole bangi, because this is not even tribalism. You know what is happening in Uganda is not actually tribalism. It is nepotism. Nti family just yeri mu bintu bya mwana asenga yakola kino, mwana wa kojja nakola kino. Abanyankole bangi nnyo nga bali bubinze, mbalabye mikwano gyange bangi nga bakoowa dda embeera embi, babafuga bubi, there is a lot of illiteracy mu Ankole. I was speaking to a friend n'angamba nti ebiseera by'okulonda waliwo ennyonyi ezigenda mu Ankole ne babaga nti Museveni abalaba, bwe mutamulonda abalabye ennyonyi ne ziyitawo, abantu ne bakikkiriza. And that is so sad. Nti abantu bakuumibwa
bwatu bwalimba alooza naffe ajja tulimba, tuli babuufu era bagisumu esiizana mutuleyo mulwanise Museveni bagisumu esimbalanga Suzanise baasala ebuduuda webumasobe ebumasiifa ni mutuleyo mwesiizana kulwanise nakyemalira Museveni. Imba aleke kulibuula idda baana bagali bali ku street ke balina emirimu, baatu ke balina ebidyo badya chonge ne angoloobe. Basically buli kintu kiri upside down. Kataano b'embaale mwesimbalanga mbakubiriza mbalanga nyanga yikuli ku Muda uli ni kapeesa kosi akapeesu lipeesa limoti asindike ku namba ziri kubita ku screen ko nenga mwibereremu 2021 ni kulonda Robert Kyagulanyi ate mulondo omuntu Yesu ukozesa kabonero manvu mpalondako omuntu Yesu oba yero oba kina imbale bannange embale abaana bakubiriko okusinga obunaku ewaffe embale Eastern Uganda ya mukawakoba Museveni nkalulu ateka mwinyuke buli muntu abolere woche abolere yaya kibannange kulonda Kyagulanyi Robert mwanyala naabi bayaya ni bamaani
akalese akagambo kange okalese
akaliwa
webale akawanyala naabi Captain Sejinja Sebo abantu banyongero babu Captain toyinayo olulimi lulala lw'omanyi olinganze toyinaamu yadde Akaswahili
ako kagana nake South Africa kabazulu nako kagana oba
Ana nava nawe olinganze
awana
nava yogera Oluddaaki
ani nawe amanyi Oluddaaki
naye nga kwegamba basebo ne banyabo saagala twebuuze what will people power do for you, but you need to ask yourself what can you do for people power. Number one. Number two, abamu muffe tuli mu people power ne pate eno si lwakuba nti twagala bifo tuddeyo Uganda tukole mobilization to campaigning ku bwa parliament nedda twagala okulaba ng'ensi yaffe ekyukakyuka. Basebo ne banyabo singa ogenda e Uganda olwaleero n'ogenda eyo mu byalo enguudo mbi, abantu balumwa enjala, abantu balwala envunza, amalwaliro abakyala ge bazaaliramu mulimu obuwundo, abaana tebasoma. What kind of generation are we raising? In fact, njagala weebuuze, what kind of Uganda would you like for your children? Basebo ne banyabo nze na joininga people power eno because of my 3 little girls asked me, Daddy, osiba otugamba waliwo omusajja abatirimbula abawalakata emyaka ku myaka naye okozeewo ki? What are you doing? That question puzzled me to this day. Neŋŋamba nti bano abaana abato oba balabye ekintu ekyo nabo ne kibajja mu mutima gwabwe ne bagamba something has to be done. So nti abaana baffe abali e Uganda, generation y'aba youth ababonaabona abasibibwa mu makomera nga bambi babasibidde bwereere olw'okuba ayambadde akakopiira akamyufu, olw'okuba ayambadde t-shirt emyufu, kugamba n'olabira ddala nti ensi etabuse. So basebo ne banyabo tubakubiriza olunaku lw'olwaleero Muda online fundraising gye tuliko mu donating essente simu eri 8577494451. Sente zino zetukunga zetusonda za kuyamba ba youth leaders baffe abagenda okutwala ebifo ebyenjawulo mu parliament. Bambi tebalina busobozi, ate singa ate balina obusobozi ate naffe tetwandyenyigidde mu mulimu guno gwe tuliko. Tulina ebyokukola bingi, owulidde naye byonna tubyerekereza ne tugamba katujje tubakunge, bambi nabo tubakwatireko. Abasobola Yesu basobola, naye bangi abatasobola. Mujjukire nti nno tukompitinga n'omwami eyeeprintingira sente ezize. So kati bano abaffe abavuwaza emirimu gyabwe bagibagjeeko, aba tebakyasobola na kukompitinga, sente baziwanvuyiza obutitimbi bwa sente, bambi abamu tebasobola. Therefore nga ffe bambi ffe tulina okwenyigiramu okubayamba. Therefore tubasaba mwenna abatuwuliriza nti mugende mu donatinge ku 2567870667 mugende ku Pasomoni Limited n'essimu endala gye muyinza okudonatingirako 2567873363. Ebintu bye tukola bannange 20 years from now, 30 years from now, by youth generation ye Uganda, eri mu category ya age bracket ya 30s and 38 to 40, bajja kutuuka 20 years from now nga bali mu bwavu obuyitirivu beebuuze, how did we arrive here? Well, this is how you arrived where you are. Baba mu okusoma, babalemesa emirimu, ne babatwala mu nsi z'abawalabu okukola ng'abaddu, kubanga nga balowooza nti nno temulina amagezi. You come back with nothing and you are languishing in poverty. Ne sente zammwe ne bazitemako emisolo. So yeeyo Uganda yaffe gye tulimu in that crisis. Nga kye tulina okukola kwe kulaba nga abakulembeze baffe ab'enkya batumbula omutindo ne batussa ku map, ne bajjayo generation y'abaana baffe n'abazzukulu abalemeddwa okusoma, abatamanyi na kwogera Luzungu, abatamanyi na kuwandiika sentence, olw'okuba babateekerawo bonna bakone ekitakola. Kaakati basebo ne banyabo tukole ki? Yensonga lwaki tubakubiriza ebiteekateeka ebyo ebyakijambiya bye yassaawo byonna bijjibwewo, nga mugenda ku mikutu gyaffe gino egy'enjawulo kwe tusondera ssente 2567873363 mwabali mu America, mu diaspora ne Canada, muli baddembe okusondera ku ssimu eno 85774945 mwategedde ebikolobero ebyatukoleddwako, naye nga tubasaba n'obuwombeefu mujje mutudduukirire mu kaseera kano ak'akazigizigi, nga bwe mulaba nti kijambi yagezaako okukola byonna byakola okutulemesa okutwala bammembaze baffe mu palamenti. Olidde kubanga amanyi nti tujja mu bungi ate n'obuwagizi nabwo weebuli. Kati okugezaako okukola bino, okusaba kino, okukola kino, okukola ebyo byonna obwo obubadde bwakola. Basebo ne bannyabo abakulembeze ab'ensi ba Saddam Hussein, ba Gaddafi n'abalala bonna baabikolakola dda, naye wa gye baggwera. Oli so nti ebyo byonna byakola ate it is galvanizing us, nti bitwongera amaanyi ne tugamba we on the right track, era nga tulemeddeko ku nsonga ssemasonga. Twagala Uganda ey'enkya naffe gye tusobola okubeeramu eyeeyagaza. So si ffeffekka naye n'abaana baffe nabo nga bagibaddemu nga beeyagala okusinga okubeera mu nsi gy'otuntuza abantu n'obanga atuntuza ente. Therefore basebo ne bannyabo tubasaba era tubakubiriza mu donatinge Muda ku Muda fundraising online program eno gye tulina olwaleero ku ssimu ya MTN olya wot ng'essimu eri 2587733636 abasomesa baffe bonna abali eyo nammwe tubasaba abasawo abali mu byenjigiriza abalimi mwenna muveeyo sindika akasente ko konna kooba osobodde tununule ensi yaffe naye ng'eri matigga tusobole okubeera bakitaffe ne bajjajjaffe baatusomesa okulwaniriranga ensi yaffe. Therefore kaakati naffe yessaawa tulwanirire ensi yaffe ne bajjajjaffe ne bakitaffe yonna eyo gye bali bagambe nti yes abaana baffe n'abazzukulu ensi yaffe baagitwala maaso ne bagirwanirira paka bwe bajjako kijambiya. And it will happen, ladies and gentlemen. It will happen and it is soon happening. Mujja kukiraba naye olunaku lw'olwaleero tubasaba mugende ku simu zaffe zino wammanga 2587733636 mwebale nnyo mwebale eddala.
Thank you, Sebo. Ndaba sister Trisha is back.
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah.
So, Susan, can you tell us the total of the money your team has? If you need some more time to add it up, that's perfectly fine. And here, I have an extra donation that just came in through Cash App. That was for $30, and then another donation through Cash App, and that's also for $30. And then we have another donation through Zelle, and that is for $200. The person that we cannot say your names unless you send a message to these numbers that you're donating on to let them know that it's okay for us to say your name. However, we have got the $200 donation, which was on Zelle. We have the $30 donation, and we also have another $30 donation, and this came through Cash App. So far, with Cash App, we have $457.31. And then on Zelle, we have $200. And then the total from Zelle and Cash App is $657.31. And then, of course, Susan is going to let us know how much, she has collected through her fundraiser. And then after that, I'll let you know some information and news that is coming from South Africa. And this is from the coordinators, Jaja Ibu, an African thinker, who have always elevated their level of commitment towards the People Power movement and, of course, fundraising. And so, Susan, do you have any updates for us? Susan, can you please unmute?
Let me add up, then I give you the final amount.
Take your time. Guys, just to shift the conversation a little. Again, please continue to send your money in. The easiest number to send your money to is the Daniel or your what number, and the name is on the screen instead of me spelling it out for you later by later. And the phone number is 703-256-636363. One of those numbers is for no. Okay, the other number he removed. And then of course we have the Pesa Money Limited number. So for Pesa Money Ltd, which is the second one, you can donate as much money as you want on there. And that phone number is 011-256-787-067-100. And just so you know, we have a whole lot more donations that are coming in. It's just that we cannot report on the donations that are going directly to Uganda, but we're not stopping you either. Please donate in a way that is comfortable for you. But Susan, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Altogether, I have 684 euros.
Perfect. And how much is that in shillings?
How much in shillings?
Yes.
Let me.
I think just you're just like me, just a little over 200.
Let me try. Let me do it here. Altogether.
Sure.
Abawagizi baffe ab'e Kenya, ba coordinators ne chapter leaders baffe ab'e Kenya, ab'e Zambia, nammwe tubakubiriza okutweyungako okudonatinga ku ssimu eno 256.
Altogether is 2,886,000 shillings.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Netherlands. We really appreciate you. It's absolutely amazing that you can have someone here on the forefront, and she's leading a team that fundraising on the back end and bringing this money forward. And we just had someone join us
together with Becky. We are working together with Becky.
Okay, and Vicky, we are working together with this young lady over here. No wonder. But thank you guys. We really appreciate you. Thanks again. And just to shift the conversation a little bit, I'm reading the messages that are coming in, and everyone keeps asking for Museveni's, credentials. Can we talk about that? Clearly, this man has not given us his credentials, and for whatever reason, it's being swept under the rug as usual. But then he also had the audacity to bring his tactics that he used in the bush, which is looting. They looted in the bush. They killed so many people in Luwero. And then they want to bring those same tactics right here in the capital city of Kampala. They did that in, I forgot the name, Kasese. They did that in Kasese. And another place that's with a K, and then here we are again today, looting right in the middle of the capital city, Kampala. What is up with the fact that Museveni still has not come out and spoke to Ugandans about his credentials? What do you guys think about that? Maybe this can go to the gentleman that just joined us. If you can please introduce yourself. We have a joiner. Can you please introduce yourself? Can you unmute? All right, while we wait for him to figure it out, I'm curious to find out from you, Nava. What do you think about the whole idea of Museveni's credentials and the fact that even after we are out here asking him for his credentials, which he still has not offered us, he continues to loot, he continues to kill people, he continues to behave and act with impunity?
Thank you, Patricia. One straight answer I could have is he has no other credentials. That's it. Abirina. Wababina bireete. Machabera, woba oyina ekintu okijjawo ne weeraga. He has been in power for over 32 years.
Yes.
And you can't even get the credentials out, nolinda abaana abaani bakuyise bazzukulu bo bakuwoganire bakole ebiki babulako kugenda ku street kweyambula nga lwaki obatuusa ku stage oyinza batuusa ku stage okuggyako ng'obirina ekitegeeza tabirina. That's why twamulabye nti nno kwegamba tubadde na imposter yabadde atufuga ebbanga eryo lyonna kwasimufuzi. That's why kuno yaze n'akyusa n'amannya oba luli tubadde naki ekibadde kitukulembera simanyi kuba abaana baakulanga bawogana bayi Museveni naye Museveni gwe baasibula bambi abadde mpewo kyannaku nnyo. So if at all, yeah, my answer is if he had them, singa yaziraga naye tazirina. That's why he's still playing the games around.
Yeah. It's interesting, and it just really goes to show that not him, even the people he works with clearly do not have the credentials. It clearly shows. I remember watching the gentleman from the Electoral Commission talking about having his meeting with Museveni, and you remember the way he was speaking like a little kid. He could not articulate what he was saying, and this is the person that's paid in the Electoral Committee. Uganda is a complete mess right now. But again, this is Muda. And ladies and gentlemen, comrades, patriots, people power supporters, Loop members, Loop supporters, Ugandans, there's no movement that can sustain without funds. It's just a worker. There's no movement that can sustain without funds. But the good thing that we have on our end is we have the numbers. And that is absolutely amazing. We have people that are committed. But now we have to dig deep into our pockets and, you know, mutwalo gumu, kumitano, rukumi, for those that are located in Uganda, take time to go to the People Power headquarters, put rukumi in, anything you have, even the coins, your change, it all adds up to something very substantial. We have just someone that just joined us. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Panay and Sanyu. Allow me to use my mother language, Luganda, because there I'll be very much comfortable. Banai amanya Ivan Bruce Sendege, instance de wano a UK, Bristol City, southwest of England. Nsanyuse nnyo okubalaba era mbadde naakava ku mirimu naye mbadde nebbirira n'enzija n'endaba naye nsanyuse nnyo okubajoyininga okutwala ku fundraising n'okutwala struggle maaso era mwebale nnyo mbadde mpulira bye mbadde muteesa mwebalire ddala mwenna bonnaaye.
Nawe webale nnyo tusanyuse nnyo okulaba. I want to speak again, but I just wanted to touch on a comment. Someone just sent in the name is LBS, whatever that means. This person says, how do you explain this to our children and their children's children that 35 years were lived by force? You know? And honestly speaking, that is something we all have to sit down and think about as Ugandans. You know, for so many years I looked at Uganda from the outside, and I always thought, comrade, do not ever mute if you're not speaking, please. If I talk with that background noise. If you're not speaking, just mute yourself, please. But wow, that's amazing. So it's pretty surprising that for over 35 years, this man has been leading Uganda with absolutely zero credentials. He said he went to some university, but he cannot even put those papers that show that he even went to school, you know? And for 35 years, we didn't even know he had other names. And here he wrote something up, he gave it to us, and he said, there you go. I've explained myself. Let's go on. Then he was at Kamocha, looting. And that's just really, really upsetting that someone can just have that much, just like no shame whatsoever. So when you think someone Robert talks about this, he says that the president is so shameless that he's so open about it. He doesn't even hide it. Sir, what do you think about that? Please.
Is it me, Ivan
Yes.
Bruce?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. But like I said, I'm gonna express myself in Luganda because that's where I'm more comfortable. Kakati zensonga eyo waliwo ensonga nyingi era ebintu bingi nnyo bye tulina okwebuuza. First of all, I thank God for this generation. And I thank God for technology. Kubanga ezimu ku factors ezilese ebintu bino byonna byonna okubeera nga bwe biri essaawa zino, mostly it's the technology atajjidde ku mulembe gwaffe ate omulembe omutuufu. So whatever is happening right now, it just came at the right time. Ku mulembe gwaffe, ku generation yaffe. So and we are using it in the right way, in the right channel. So nja kusooka mbajjukize mwenna nti muyina okukimanya nti gavumenti etufuga gavumenti yaba rebels yabayeekera. You know, let's not, whatever we are doing, let's not forget about that. You know, nti Mr. Museveni yagenda in 80s, early 80s, n'akwata banne ne bagenda mu nsiko ne bajjako gavumenti by force. Era you said it bw'obadde ng'oyogera just eddakiika ntono emabega nti abantu more than almost 500,000 Ugandans perished. Kitegeera mu mikono gya mwami Museveni ne banne ne group za banne okitegeera. So n'olwekyo njagala mukitegeere nti NRM as a political group oba political organization is foundation yayo ya violence. Era mwino okukimanya nti foundation yayo yatandikirawa, NRM yatandikirawa. NRM yali NRA, which was a national resistance army, which was a rebel group, a rebel organization. So everything that's happening right now, aba NRM ebintu bye mulaba bakola, you know, bonga balina emirembe, balina betu, elikuba campaigns, eligenda buli wamu, elitambula, nga even they are protected by the militias who are even wearing the yellow t-shirts ne yellow caps, nga balina amamundu AK-47s, nga ba protecting even those campaigning abakuba laris ukitegera naye nga ate bo bennyini bajja kukozesa amagye gennyini agabakuuma ate bajje ekamocha bano ne just red berets nga bagamba ngoyeza abajaasi. So kakati njagala mukimanye nti NRM, like I said, it came out, they came out of NRA ukitegera. Kati NRA mwena mwalaba ebyali mu primaries za NRM, people perished, people died, they killed each other, you know, they shot each other, actually more than 10 people bafu wenjogerera naye no one is even saying anything about that. Utegera ne government yennyini nyini tojiwulira ne media platforms eza Uganda, just because we know all those media platforms zirina akakwate ku State House ukitegera. So yensonga lwaki tewaliwo n'omu ayogera ku bintu ebyo, you know, whereby which means nti obulamu bw'abana Uganda tebumatalinga at all ukitegera. If at all these people in the 1985 they killed almost 500,000 of Ugandans, then how will you be surprised bw'olabanga patrol ekona Rita, you know, omusajja n'amuko omukazi n'avuga patrol n'amulinnya nadda na reversinga n'oku reversinga naddamu n'amulinnya amuttire ddala amugyewo ukitegera. Does it surprise you okulaba owa police ne CCTV ne videos nga wezili evidence akuba dani esasi mu liiso ukitegera omwana n'afa, you know, by the way, those are Ugandan people, Ugandans ate abavoting abasasula omusolo ukitegera. So kakati if at all they can do that, if at all they can do all that to their own ukitegera, kubanga dani omugenzi dani yaliko youth coordinator waabwe owa NRM ukitegera. Tata wa dani step further way yali a police officer ukitegera. Then twalaba aba NRM bakuba abantu abaabwe bennyini bo bennyini nga balwanagana abali mu NRM bo bennyini ukitegera. So kakati muyina okukimanya nti amafuta gakulukuta gava ku mutwe nga gakkirira wansi ukitegera. A leader wa NRA, nze NRM giyita NRA because that's the real NRM, you know, National Resistance Army mukitegera banaye. So bwe babanga basobola okugenda mu nsiko, Museveni n'atraininga abaana abato ukitegera, abaana b'emyaka from 4 years 5, 6, 7 years old okutta n'abatraining okutta n'avaayo ate na boostinga n'agamba nti we African kiri mu culture yaffe okutraininga abaana abato tuva buto nga batuyigiriza okulwana. Kyesiwulirangayo mu any of African cultures nti culture y'Abafirika bayitulina okuyigiriza abaana baffe okutta, you know. Kati mmwe what do you expect, you know? So Ugandans, I'm appealing to you. Ekizibu ekiri mu Uganda, like one of my brothers said, my colleague said, until we are ruled by militias. Ukitegera nti kuva mu Ssekabaka tuli ruled by militias. Kuva lwe bajjako Ssekabaka Muteesa ku mpaka, Uganda ebadde ruled by the power of the gun. Ukitegera. So right now what we are fighting for is to get rid of all the military system from Uganda completely. you know. Era, that is not going to be easy. That's one thing I have to assure Ugandans, you know. Right now, at least tulaba tulina advantage into omulembe gwaffe tegulingo gwaba jajja baffe gwaba mama baffe gwaba tata baffe. Otegera, this generation is different. Otegera, ate this generation tebasobola jirwanyisa, you know. Kubanga no time yaffe generation ye yabwe weddeko. Now this is our generation and it's our time to do the right thing. Otegera, come what may, by all means, by all ways. Museveni yalinga mu nsiko abaana be nga bali Sweden. Otegera, Museveni abantu abali mu diaspora by then era naye bamusupportinganga. Otegera, bamuwerezanga sente. Otegera, so abantu abamu bayinza okwebuuza what are we doing here this time ku platform wano, you know. By the way, we are fundraising. Era this was an emergency program okujja tugezeko ku fundraising ku replacing sente ze babye aba NRM kuba tukimete bagenda zituddiza ezo bazitutte. Otegera, so Museveni amanyi kyebayita power ya sente ne power ya fundraising kubanga ye gyakozesa. Museveni was supported also by some people abatavanga nayo kweyolekanga ffe bwe tukola. Otegera, bamuwerezanga sente, bamuwa emmere, naye ffe kaakati this time tukikola alaba. There is nothing to hide in NUP. Otegera, everything is in broad daylight. Otegera, so ekyo omuntu gwe tulwanyisa bannange tulwanyisa rebel, you know. That's one thing you have to know. We are fighting a rebel. NRM is a rebel organization. All they know of is violence. But they are experienced in violence. Killing and murdering to them is a game. To them is something chebanyumirwa okukola, you know. Tubirabye nga babikola, you know. Bantu bameka bakafa. Just for example, kuva Honorable Kyagulanyi we yagamba nti kati nyenda kwesimbawo as a president, how many Ugandan young men and women have perished, you know, in the hands of militias, the police, SFC, UPDF, nobody says anything, you know, nobody says anything. Museveni yavayo buvina boosting ne yebaza nti my SFC boys did a great job okukuba Honorable Kyagulanyi emwarua, you know. They are forgetting nti actually people died, you know, like Yasin Kauma. So Museveni actually admitted it himself that is actually was behind of murdering Yasin Kauma. Naye up to now tewali wona muntu omu yali agambe let's make some kawaberewo investigations kubaana bana abafa. Otegera, abaana abafa abakafa mu mikono gya poliisi bantu bameka media zise Uganda bezogerako? No one. Otegera, that shows you kubanga media yoneli controlled by Museveni. That shows you that Ugandan lives don't matter mu maaso ga Museveni. Era nze neewunya n'omuntu akyaddawo n'atandika okuwaana Museveni. Otegera, so I'm appealing to all Ugandans, yonna gye muli, nti bane this is war. Even though nti people power we're not going to use guns. Tetugenda koyesa mamundu kugenda kujjako Museveni. Tetugenda koyesa bikompola kuba tetubirina. Tetugenda kozesa tankers kuba tetuzirina. Otegera, ekintu kyokka tetulina kiri kimu. Tulina abantu ku side yaffe. Kubanga the majority are the oppressed. Mustegera, but Ugandans are the majority. Saude mukabira choba kabira chi, but all Ugandans, and they are the oppressed. Abagagga bali obulungi, it's just a small group of people. Mustegera beba zogganya Uganda. Bakozesa amagye, beba ina mamundu, beba ina buli kimu. Mustegera. So we have that advantage in at least the majority of Ugandans, the oppressed, are one of us. That's one. Secondly, this time only, abana Uganda banji nnyo abali mu nsi ez'enjawulo. Mustegera. So everywhere, this is the first time genda by'abana Uganda bonna nga bazze bakwatidde wamu yonna gye bali okulaba nti nno Uganda eddayo mu mikono gy'abana Uganda. Mustegera. And that is a very good thing and is ekizaamu amaanyi. Otegera, sikirabangako bukyangambaawo mu politics wa Uganda yenna emyaka gyonna gyabaddewo okulaba bana Uganda everywhere nga they are all coming together okukwatira awamu. Bana, this is not a joke. So this is what we have to do, and we don't have to give up. Tetuyina kugwamu maanyi. Ebintu bino byonna Museveni byakola actually nze njagala abikole. Bana abantu mwami Museveni abamuwa amagezi. Actually nze to me ndowooza n'okulowooza nti batuwagira ba people power. Mukisegeera. So whatever advice they give him, you know, bongeramu exposing a day in day out, because we have technology. Buli kintu kiri ku camera, you know.
And by the way, on that note, you know, I'm receiving a message from South Africa.
These people's time is coming, whether they like it or not. Uganda, when that time comes for change, nobody can stop it. Musegera. So yesiringa ng'omwana bw'aba atuuse okuzaalibwa tosobola musindika n'ogamba ogiro ddayo munda tovaayo. You cannot. Kiringa ng'omuntu bw'oba otuuse okugenda okukozesa luu okozesa.
All right. His network is not so good at the moment. We have received a message from South Africa, and it's affirmative. They are sending 2 million Ugandan shillings directly to Uganda. Doreen Kajuba will be joining us from Canada, and they are also sending. They're going to send, from what she says, she's going to go on ahead and join us, and she can speak to us more about it. But they are sending 2 million Ugandan shillings to Uganda, and they're going to be using the Daniel Oyaward number. So for those that are counting the money for us, please help us. If we can at least get 11 million today, that is going to help us to at least recover close to half of the money that was stolen. So for anyone that's listening, please help us. Washington, D.C., where Muli Chimanyi, you donated $100 earlier, and we really appreciate that. And I'm very sure there's other people in Washington, D.C. that have donated more money. And then I also have some more donations here. And I had $20 that came in through Cash App, and then I also had $118 that came in from Norway. And then there was another donation of $30 that came in through Cash App. So Cash App, an extra $50, and then of course an extra $118 from Norway. And I think this was through PayPal. So for those that are continuing to donate, we are really grateful, and we are thankful for your help just right now, just with South Africa and Canada, and you know, the other donations that came in. That's already over 4 million, you know, Ugandan shillings, which is a lot of money because every penny clearly counts. And going back to, you know, Ivan was just talking to us about Museveni's impunity, and there's something that he mentioned that really made a lot of sense. Basically, he's saying that, you know, all these things that Museveni is doing, these things are expected. Clearly, we all know that these things are expected. He's going to do more silly things and more stupid things, but every single time that, you know, he starts shaking and he gets scared, you know, he actually ends up doing the wrong thing. To go to Kamocha and take red attire, it's so ridiculous, because what that means is that Ugandans everywhere are now going to make sure that they buy more red attire so that they can secure themselves, whereby they know, I have my red attire come nomination day. I have my red attire, you know, just in general as a People Power supporter. We in Washington, D.C., we're getting ready to order some stuff from Uganda. Maybe we're just going to order some more things instead. And so those that are watching us, wherever you are, just so you know, you can call the People Power headquarters and literally order yourself a box of, you know, red attire. I'm talking about berets. You can get berets, you can get pins. The berets from Kamocha are mitwale tano, which is about $14. And then we have pins at 200,000 shillings. I think 200 shillings. Is it 2,000? Is it 2,000 shillings? I believe 2,000 shillings for the pins. And then we also have some people power vests, which are the same price for the berets. And those are also about $14, which is also mitwale tano. So you can actually get that box from Kamocha, and it can be sent to you through UPS or something like that. But you have to make sure you're contacting someone directly in at the secretariat. Don't go through anyone other than someone like maybe Sasmavin, right? And continuing on with the conversation, David Sejinja, what's going on with you? Can you please unmute? And we'll be closing out very soon, ladies. I know you guys are very, very tired. We should probably go on.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm continuing the appeal for you to donate to our Muda fundraising. The number is 857-719-4451. I'm appealing to all my chapter leaders in West Coast and in all other regions, Middle East, East Coast, Seattle. I'm seeing you guys, you are on. Please do continue to donate. And then all other states within our United States, please continue. Nga bwe mumanyi nti twabbiddwa bakijambiya abazze ku headquarter yaffe, kaakati twagala okubalaga nti nno tetulumiddwa era tetujja kaaba. Naye mu bye baatubbye ebipya Katonda agenda kubituddizaawo. So mbasaba mu buwombeefu musindike ssente ku Cash App yaffe. Cash App yaffe eri 857-719-4451. Mwabali e Uganda nammwe muzuukuke tutambule. Ssente zammwe muzisindike ku 256-787-067-100. Ssente zonna ze musindika zigenda okuyamba omukolo ogw'okutwala ba parliamentary members baffe mu kitiibwa era n'okutongozebwa mu parliament. So mutuyambe please, mugende maaso, tweyanziza mu abatu donatingidde namwe abatu donating right now sente zikyajja tuziraba ziyingira mu continuing emikutu gyaffe gikyali open. Nga bwe mumanyi nti kaakati kijambiya ali mu kutya okungi, naye kaakati omuntu w'enkofiira ennene ate atoowa akakofiira n'otandika n'okujja ku ofiisi zaffe otandika okututigumbula ate ng'ojja okutubba ebintu. Kaakati ogenda kusemba nakyo ogende ne mu sitowa zaffe gye tutereka amajaani ne pamba ne kofi nayo obbeeyo byoyagala okubba. Kaakati bassebo ne bannyabo tubasaba please mu donatinge ku MTN number yaffe eno eya Orot Daniel eri 256-787-336363. Mwenna aba $5 aba $2 namwe mwebale kusindika sente zammwe, aba $10 $30 namwe tubeebaza, aba $100 $200 namwe mwenna tubeebaza, mwebale nnyo. Please mu continuing okusindika sente ezo zigenda kukola omulimu gw'amaanyi nnyo era sente zammwe za mutindo, kubanga kyezikola kyekigenda okulaba nga kitiisa kijambiya naye nga tubeebaza. Please go ahead and continue okulaba nga mutuwagira ku mulimu guno. Twebaza ab'e Canada abatudonatingidde millions 2 n'ab'e South Africa n'abalala bonna. Please mu continuing okudonatinga, mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala, and we thank you very much. Please continue. Our numbers zaffe zikyali open, tetunaggalawo naye ng'era tunaatera, so time is limited. Batubye ebintu bingi naye attires tulina nyingi eno mu West Coast. Tulina enkofiira, tulina t-shirts, tulina cards, tulina buli kimu. So abaagala musemu orders zammwe era tukontinuinge namwe ab'e Uganda. Twagala enkya mukeere ku makya mugende musympathizinge n'abakulembeze baffe ku headquarter, mubakubagize ate era mwongeremu amaanyi. N'olwekyo tubasaba please mu continuing okudonatinga sente ezo. waliwo n'essimu yaffe eri ku persona limited 256787067100 twagala nayo mugidonatingireko. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Over to you.
I'm so sorry. There's a gentleman that has been here. Oh, that's Doreen. Doreen, let's go ahead and start with you. Thank you very much for joining us, and we really appreciate your donation from the Canada chapter for 2 million. Last time you did 3 million, so this is 5 million. So we are grateful. We're grateful for everything you do for us, Doreen. I'm going ahead and have a word with us, please.
Hi, team.
Can you hear me?
Thank you very much for the opportunity, Patricia. Thank you, comrades, for whatever you're doing. Yeah, we've just been fundraising within the Canadian fraternity, and within a short time, right, we have actually already sent it. As I speak to you, we've sent it to.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, so we are continuing to move around. I'm thanking the chairperson, Brendan Nakato, the spokesperson, the entire team. They've been very engaging, and people are responding positively. It's so unfortunate that what happened, but it's just increasing our resolve. We are not giving up. Like, yeah, and we want academic documents and birth certificates.
Yes, we want I want the academic documents. I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to see something from him. Like, at least show us something that shows that you at least finished P5. Anything, you know what I mean? Anything.
Yeah.
But Doreen, we thank you very much for everything that you do. Can you update us on your chapter Canada?
Yeah, they were broken with what happened, like they are heartbroken, but apparently they are just telling us that it's only increasing their resolve.
Yes.
And I know we may not stop at only 2 million by close of day, because most of them are at work right now.
Yes.
So coming to 6. So we are thinking we may get more. We've already sent 2 million, and they are always responsive when we request for their stepping in, because they really want change their country.
Okay, thank you very much. Then we have another gentleman that's here with us. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, comrades. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, comrades. I'm at work. I've been off and on, but I'm not gonna say how are you, because I know exactly how you feel about what happened today. But I'm Henry, coordinator Denmark. I've been following you, but only that I'm at work. And just so you know, I'm also behind everything. I'm cooking. And Danish people, they're fundraising, they're sending money. Some of them are sending money to Uganda, and some of them are sending money to the fundraising number here. And so far, I think I have about $100. $100 on my account, but still money is still coming on. And I'll be letting you know how much.
Okay.
But at the moment, I think I have $100 on my account. It's 500 Danish crowns. But I'd really love to say something in Lusoga, but I'm busy, as you can see. I'm at work, I'm on duty.
Yeah.
I ain't got to come when I'm together. And you know, Kisera, or Kutegera, Intensiate Bunze, Tetrone Kisera, or Kunolencia. We know Tolencia, for me, for the Jabatono, to give the Miko of Japana trainer. We all belong to Uganda, and we should all benefit from Uganda. We're not going anywhere. We're Ugandans. Someone I'm going to together. If you don't get me a walala, we know Mulundi. Exactly that you know get me a walala, you know, yeah, we have to come back. We have to come together and understand and acknowledge the growth of our country. Put our hands together. Let's get involved. Let's engage ourselves in fundraising. As we all know, nuwane 10 nuwane 5 please come together ekibiina kyaffe tetugezaako promotinga nenda mwidukire nti kyankamala just emyezi 3 tutalina kuwera myezi 3 so definitely kyetaaga ssente 10 kyoba nakyo 10 lwoba nalwo lujja making a very big difference so tugemere walala twena tununule ensi yaife Museveni ni crew ye entono abamwetolweire kitulowooza nti wajja abawo n'olunaku olulala batulowoozeeko bakola munaki yaibwe and there's never a day when they'll get back and think about that kibere emyaka 5 webanga bakukikola singa bakikola ira. But I also want to take this opportunity to thank all the comrades in Denmark, all the comrades that are fundraising, all the comrades that have been involving themselves in all the activities that we've been coming up with here in Denmark. I want to thank you so much, and I want to tell you, Temusamu Kono, activities zijja next Saturday no tugenda kubeera ne independence yaffe. We are going to gather together. Tujja kuba twogera, tujja kuba tulaga documentary ya fuluma for Friday. Tugenda kubeerawo ne motivational speakers abagenda okujja babeeko n'ebigambo 2-3 bagenda okubanga boogera naye basically bigenda kubeera about the struggle that we are all in. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Na bakomrades abawoleza ssente okugundi ku mobile number yange. At the moment tulinawo enusu 5 waliwo abakyala 2 abakawoleza ssente ku mobile money yange n'abo abali okuweereza Uganda ssente mbeebaza nnyo. Abatasobodde okuweereza ssente oba balinawo obusente obutono, please send on my mobile number, your fundraising number gye tulina wano eno gye mbadde muyisaako ssente bulijjo muweereze ngenda zireportinga zonna ate report nja kuba ngibaddiza nga we nabagamba nzija kuba wemba ndeta report mu bantu ngenda kuba nga sireeta mannya. I won't publish your names naye ngenda kuba nkozesa serial numbers eziri ku kaadi zammwe gegagenda okubeera amannya gammwe so kati wemba ndi submittinga ssente ezo mugenda kuba mulaba buli ateesemu 10 ateesemu 2 ateesemu 5 zonna zigenda kuba zijjira report egenda kuba ejjira kugondi ku serial number eyo so mulabe nga wetukola toto your money is also included. Thank you so much. Mwebale nnyo n'abali emabega mwena ba coordinators mbeebaza mwebale eno mwebalire ddala basoga mwena kino ekiseera kituzikiza
ayi muna yenre baba onsikirize nange kakuba olutoolo
ndikuwulira
oja abatolo bagenzi bange nimbesekereza nimbasaba muhe kyone tumusobola yeitwena abateita bagifuna musaha zinu twina kurwana atalioma atali babiri itwena twina kwimuka abato abakuru abaseija abakazi abakayikuru abagurusi mwimuke muleke kutandika manya museija akaleta obusinge babulya tumina na byobulya tumina supervise tumina marwaro mwimuke magire Kyagulanyi muheye 10 muheye 2 zone zimusobola muheye tuchungule ensi mikono y'obuteta abahanga n'ensi yange.
Thank you very much. I don't speak that language, but I heard you saying stand up stand up, and I understood it very well. Very empowering, very empowering. And I think Susan wants to close out with something as well in her language.
Susan, you're on mute. Unmute.
Oh, okay. Inanga bagisubo sizana kiba kugira mwezi mwinike nywalu Kyagulanyi. Buli omuntu uli ni umbrella kunayo munaku lwekulonda ni Yesu mutikinga mukalonda komuntu yesidda ate mbakubirisa mwezi uli ni 10 uli ni 2 uzosi musindike ku mobile na maneze simu kubonazo banange imbaleke kuli bulayidde abaana basoma neke bayiniji mirimu baana bikale busa ku ingo amaraso nekuze makerere ni mujigote imbale baana ke bayiniji mirimu bamayi badya kyongene so basically malwaliro ke gali malayi masomero mafu Otano bana bikala emyezi 8 kwasasula school fees ne bana bikala kukatano bati bali kwirayo kunikuza sula zinusuzi so bayaya ni bababa ni bamama ni bakuku mwezi mwinyuke kwimike mwachagula ni Robert kumweka alulu na nenyanga ikuli kusonda muda ku muda uli ni 10 aleti uli na 2 aleti mwesiza na mwinyuke kuambira adwera nga bamasaba fesizana mwanyala nabi.
Thank you very much. I definitely understood you really well, though I don't speak your language. You said that we need to vote Changulanyi Sentamu Robert. We need to give him our kalulu. So, tukufunye bulungi wewe nnyo nyabo. And Nava, nawe tumanyi otiisatiisaamu in another language kati tiisatiisaamu mukwano.
Bannange bannayuganda mwenna babaddeko nga mutulaba twagala okubeebaza mwebale nnyo mwebale ddala mwenna abasobodde okukola contributions zammwe akawungeezi k'olwaleero tusiimye nnyo tusiimidde ddala n'ate temukomawo okwo kubanga lines zonna zikyali open mukyasobola okuteekako ssente zammwe mujjukire nti n'oguno mulamwa tetugenda kuzikiza paka nga engule tumaze okugyambala. Bannange mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala ak'ensusso eri aba chapter ya Netherlands ne Belgium mwebale kwebeereramu kubanga bwe twali tutandika buli omu yalaga muli bafu nnyo nange sometimes you just blow my mind away nga sikikiriza nti doing this so effortlessly mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala temukomu okwo. Over to you, Patricia.
Webale nnyo nyabo tukufunye bulungi. I speak Luganda. Susan, you want to say something?
Yes, I spoke Lugisu from Budadiri. I want to speak Lugisu from Bududa. I come from Bududa and my mom from Budadiri. So ariba we Bududa mwesi sana we Buchiga imanjia imanafa mwesi ni murureyo mimi hatwera ni kulonde Kyagulanyi. Inyanga ibalumbire ofisi yewe biba kama pesa bibire miliyoni 23 bayire ebintu bapaka abantu abana bababoyere ali kulusonda muda uli nili 12 mukamba nomination seba MP fe huli ni kampesa taninga huli hubuza indwera hubusire ba MP bese baza hu nominating kumukamba kubone bali babirire Museveni ahukana babiremu unnominated and what babayita batya unopposed nefe bunabara w'abantu banu mwesi ni mwambira atwera uni kampesa awereze zinamba ziri ku screen muwereze buli shindu nenga mulonda akabonero imavuli esubone mavuli wose niyo londayo bahababuzabuza huta banamba bahababuzabuza huta imbala abana basoma nebaini kimirimuta imbale abantu bali ashitwera abana kamalwaliro kama singudo tsivu abana bihale busango chimyezi 8 bali yango adenga hwasasula school fees so bayaya bapapa bawanda semwesi ni mwinyuhe mwanyala nabi mulondi Kyagulanyi
tulonde Kyagulanyi twebelemu tukufunye bulungi. So those that are listening to us, Sergeant, I'll come back to you as well. Doreen, you're going to give us a closing prayer and the reason why in probably like in the next 2 minutes. And the reason why is because today has been a very difficult day for those within the People Power movement. You are all coordinators in your chapters. You're here, committed. Navia, thanks for waking up to do this. And Susan, thank you very much. Doreen, again, thank you for that generous contribution you made. The gentleman with us, thanks a lot. And then, of course, is there something you want to say, sir? Can you please unmute?
We have $100. We have $100 now.
How much?
It's actually a little bit more than $100.
Okay.
At the moment. no, sorry, it's almost $200 now.
Okay.
I keep getting more.
Okay.
And I just want to mention the last person. She doesn't really mind to mention her number. That's the message that she sent me. Fiona, she's called Fiona. She has just sent 150 crowns, and she doesn't mind to mention her name. She's a real fighter. She's just like you on this platform.
Thank you.
You're most welcome, Fiona. Thank you so much. And she's a minister on our committee.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Fiona.
Thank you so much.
Fiona, wherever you are, thank you. We appreciate you. And then there's a young lady that's been following this conversation. Her name is Fiona Paulina. She sent her money directly to Uganda through Daniel Oyaward. We thank you for that generous donation that you just made. And then of course, right before we get out of here, I just received another donation from Washington, D.C. I want to mention her name. She does so much work on on the DC team, but she's so humble. She's so godly. She does not want any type of credit. And she just sent us $100. And we are very grateful for that. From Washington, D.C., so far we've received $200 that I know of, but I'm pretty sure there's other people that send their money directly to Uganda, or they sent their money through Cash App, but they did not care to have their names mentioned. So thanks to everyone that just donated. And just so you know, the last time we were here, even after the program ended, on which we had raised about 23 million, we continued. People came back and watched this platform, watched this program, and shared it with other people. Sent it to, please mute yourself if you're not speaking. Sent it to and as a result, we ended up getting more money. And so we're going to hear just like maybe 2 minutes from David, 2 minutes from Kapalaga, and then we're going to close out with Doreen with a prayer. And again, we are also encouraging you to continue donating money. But before we close out, I just want to let you know how much money we have been able to raise so far. We have a pledge from California, and that pledge is for 1 million Ugandan shillings. And Aisha, right, is the coordinator in California. Is that so? Yeah. So Aisha, what's her last name?
Aisha Nachijoba.
Aisha Nachijoba, wherever you are, we really thank you for everything you do. Sorry, I forgot your last name, but I know you very well, and I know how hardworking you are. And of course, we appreciate your chapter. So they have pledged to donate 1 million. And then the gentleman that was just here with us, they are almost at $200, which is money they're going to donate later on tonight. And then, of course, Canada, Doreen, who's here with us, they donated 2 million. And then we also received 2 million from South Africa. South Africa is led by African thinker, who's Richard Kamya, and is also led by Jaja Ibu. And so we thank you again for that generous donation. They're going to go on ahead and add this up for us, but we're going to go back to you, Susan. Can you tell us your total one more time so that we can include it?
It's 684 euros.
Okay.
That is 2,886,000. I put it in the chat.
Perfect.
I would like to thank all the Netherlanders. Thank you so much for your contribution.
And you say that was 2 million and what?
2,886,000.
Thank you to the Duchess.
Yeah. Big up to the Netherlanders, the Dutch. Thank you for
the
your
Belgians too. We're all Dutch. Belgian.
Sorry?
Kapalaga said big up to the Dutch. I was like, yes, Belgium and Netherlands with Dutch.
We appreciate, because whenever you call upon them, they react positively. So thank you.
Okay, so comrades, as Patricia is still adding up and balancing her books, I want to thank you first of all of you who who are here, basically, thank you for responding to an urgent call. It was an emergency after being stolen from. We all see that, we all saw all that happened on camera. And, you know, just like I think it was Captain Sejenja said, we are so lucky to live in a generation where technology is up there and we are able to see whatever is going on. And even with such technology, the regime will not get ashamed to do such atrocities, and it's so saddening. But I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here with us. I want to thank all of you who have watched us via each and every platform where you watched from. I want to thank all of you who have managed to send in your money. I am we have different fundraisers tonight. I understand in Boston we have one at around 8. So people in Boston, we have a fundraiser. We have to get to that money that we were stolen. They stole 20. Was it 23 million? 23 million. We need to raise that much. So we have a fundraiser in Boston. I understand they have Doreen have you have one, right, in Canada tonight?
It's running, but so far we have sent we sent 2,050,000 for the 50,000 to take care of the taxes and withdrawal charges. So they're still sending through, but we thought we should send whatever we received. So we sent already 2,050,000.
Great. Great. I understand DC have already contributed, right?
Yes. So DC, from the money they told me they contributed is 200, but then there's other people that came from two people. So there's other people that donated directly through Cash App, and they did not put their names on there. So first 200 from Washington DC.
Okay, so basically, ladies and gentlemen, what we are looking at is pushing our people to the parliament. Why? Because we can't have if we have a president in the state house with a parallel parliament, he's not going to accomplish his manifesto, because the parliament will not be having his manifesto at heart. So we need to send our people. We need to send those people in the parliament so we can capture the power back to the people. Banyabone basebo twetaaga okusindika ababaka mu parliament bagende bateese nga batuukiriza manifesto ya president gwe tugenda okuteeka mu state house. Tekigasa kubanga mu state house waliyo president mulala nga bamemba ba parliament bonna tebakkiriziganya naye. Ekizibu ekyo omupresident wa DRC abadde nakyo, ne batuuka ekiseera nga baagala namujja mu bwesige, naye ng'ate abantu be bamulonda. Lwaki? Kubanga Kabila abadde ne parliament ye nga yenene okusinga aba Chikedi. So tetukyetaaga ekyo. Tetusobola kukkiriza ba MP ba NRM kugenda mu parliament nga tetulina president ow'abantu. Bajja mulemesa okukola emirimu. N'olw'ensonga eyo y'ensonga lwaki tukola nga tufiirawo, to make sure that we send our people to the parliament. Abagenda okutuukiriza, abagenda okuwuliriza abantu, so okuwuliriza omuntu. So mwe abantu b'ebyalo eyo yonna banyabale basaba batuli mu diaspora, waliyo abantu bammwe bangi nnyo abeesimbyewo. Oba nga tosobodde kuweereza wano ssente, noonyereza ani yeesimbyewo ku kyalo kyo, ani akukiikirira ewammwe Uganda. Lwakiri muwe sappooti eyo agende mu parliament asobole okutuusa obubaka. Teriyo kirungi nga kubanga okusente ezo kuliko ezizo ezimututte mu parliament. Kitegeeza nti gwe ng'omuntu wa bulijjo, gwe mukama we. So ateekeddwa okuwuliriza. So ladies and gentlemen, it's our prayer that we support these members of parliament. Tomorrow we have the nominations. Tomorrow, of course, the raiding was to distract us, was to basically kutujja ku mulamwa basically kyokka. You understand? Kubanga byonna byonna bye babbye tewaliwo kyetutayina. Babbye bereti abazikola we bali n'obwongo babuyina ne material weziri. Babbye sente nze wendi naawe woli neno wali ne Patricia wali ne Doreen wali ne Sejinja wali you know ne Susan wali fenna wetuli azo sente ffe twazikuŋŋaanya tutya nga ndeese omutwalo Patricia n'aleeta omutwalo Sejinja n'aleeta omutwalo Doreen n'aleeta omutwalo Susan n'aleeta omutwalo fenna sente ezo ze twaleeta ze zituyambye okukola ebyo bye tuteekeddwa okukola.
Thank you very much. And just to go through some totals here. So we have $1,684 that was donated through Cash App and an app in the Netherlands. And then we have $1 million pledge from California. And then we have 4 million that was donated from Canada and South Africa. And this was donated directly to Uganda. Okay, perfect. The total is over 10 million Ugandan shillings that has been donated. And as you can see, we still have pledges coming in. And this does not count the money that was.
Did you say it's over 10 million?
Over 10 million. And this does not count the money that was donated through Cash App. So all the money that was donated
through Cash App or through mobile money?
I'm sorry, through mobile money. Thank you very much for correcting that. We did not count that. You know, so people like Fiona, Paulina have been donating directly through mobile money. Doreen Nakazuba, who's here with us, she also donated directly through Daniel Oil. There's so many other.
It's Doreen Kajumba, but on behalf of Canada.
Thank you very much.
I delivered money collected from our supporters in Canada.
Yes.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Sejinja, we're going to hear from you. Please, just 1 minute, 2 minutes, just a closing statement. JB needs to go to sleep, and then we're going to get a prayer from Doreen, and we're off.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I would like to thank our USA team leader, Karim Muntambi, for inviting me to participate in this online Muda fundraising initiative, and thank everyone, and thank on behalf of our other regional leaders and chapter heads for their donations: California, Boston, DC, Seattle, Colorado, Nevada, Arizona, Iowa, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Chicago, Michigan, and all the others, New York, that will be donating, and other in small increments. I really thank you very much on behalf of your chapter leaders. I will make it, and I thank you so much. I know we'll win. Let the money continue to come, and I'm also open and inviting every one of you to participate on our Sunday specific fundraising to cap up and support our president for his annual inauguration that's coming up. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Patricia.
Just one small message. Is that okay, Patricia? Comrade Patricia?
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to let all the comrades in Denmark moving to the accessories as well as the Jawaneno, Kumkolo Bafe, t-shirts, bellets, umbrellas, masks, Bivade worth almost $2,000. You know, Bivade Vijalero, Navigana Potero, Nayo. So I just wanted to pass this to my Danish comrades. Abantu nawe n'abasonda sente committee yasonda sente ezo so tujja kulaba engeri gye tukolamu naye nga kibi nnyo era gamba bebaza abantu bange aba Denmark. Thank you for putting yourself together. N'abasoga mwennyini abankubira amasimu ne mwebaza omulimu gwenkola mbenda ino era mugye mu maiso. Thank you so much, Patricia.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much for your donation. He's donated some money directly, so thank you. We thank you for that donation. And we are going to go on ahead and say that prayer from
just before that, I want to remind the people, if you really don't know who your chapter leader is, or wherever you are, in each and every country that we have a leader. If we don't have a leader, you are the leader. Please WhatsApp us on this number if you don't know your leader. WhatsApp us, we shall send you the names and the contact of the person leading in your region. So the number is +1-857-719-4451 +1-857-719-4451. Obanga tumanyi leader akutwala mu nsi ey'ebweru gy'olimu, weereza WhatsApp eyo, weereza WhatsApp ku namba eyo, tukuweereze erinnya lya leader akutwala mu nsi eyo ne contact ye osobole okubeera part of it.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And those numbers will be posted again on Haman Ainebiona's page. Doreen, please get those numbers and post them on your page. I'll post them. Kapalaga do the same, and Susan and David, please do the same. Try post those numbers as often as you possibly can, so that people understand that it is very easy to reach other coordinators that they need to reach. Please continue to donate money. Zakayo, again, thank you very much for that donation. Someone has just sent me a message, but I don't quite understand it. So please, Doreen, can you please say a prayer for us?
Thank you, Patricia. Before I say a prayer, I would like to thank again the Canada team. I'm the chairperson of Toronto, Brenda Nakato. Thank you, Mulongo. Mulangira Juko, thank you. And everyone, Tadeo, thank you for steering the drive. I know people are still contributing. Those who haven't yet contributed, please send your e-transfer to Mulongo's email, which is brendanakato44@yahoo.com. Or you can send on my email, doreenkajumba18@gmail.com, or you can send to the People Power email, which is peoplepowertoronto21@gmail.com. Thank you very much, and let us humble ourselves for our prayer. Dear Lord, we come to you, Father. We are crying to you to lead us and guide us as we are trying to save our country from dictatorship, Father. We know without you we can't make it, but in whatever we do, we have you as the person we are looking towards, or the person who we are leaning on for success. Father, help protect our president, because we know the circumstances he's operating right now are not good. Guide him, guide all Ugandans and protect them, oh Lord. Enable every Ugandan who is willing to contribute, and Father, inform all those people who don't want to understand that we need change, Father. Put a situation for them to know that we really need change. Father, we pray for your guidance and providence. We need to succeed, Father. Let your Holy Spirit take control. I put the leadership of the National Unity Platform into your hands. I put tomorrow's nomination into your hands, Father. Protect the members of parliament wherever they are. Protect everyone at the secretariat and Uganda at large. Oh Lord, I pray all this through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. And that WhatsApp number that Kapalaga just mentioned is also, the number Kapalaga just mentioned is also on WhatsApp. But thank you again. We really appreciate everything that you've done for us. And we hope that you have an excellent day. Please share the live so we can have as many people continue to donate to the cause as possible. JB, we really thank you for your contribution, and Kyoto and all the different platforms that hosted us. Patricia Sewungu, James Mubiru, the Makula Show, AITV, and Campfire, among the many other pages. Thank you very much. We wish you the rest of your night or the rest of your day, wherever you are. Thank you again.